and welcome to Dungeons, Dice, and Everything Nice, kind of live. We're here. We're here, brought to you by the Chicago Public Library. Usually, every year, Dungeons, Dice, and Everything Nice does a live show in the city. But with quarantines happening, we wanted to bring you a delightful little live show from the comfort of your home. So settle real nice into a nice couch. A chaise lounge, perhaps? What other things are we suggesting?
Futon.
A futon.
A gamer chair.
Oh, a gamer chair.
Yeah, like one of the ones that
beanbag chair.
lean back.
Beanbag
Okay.
for sure.
Your garden, if you live in nice, warm towns.
Yeah, bring your garden out. Put a little
Go
picnic.
to your garden.
Oh, go to your
Go to your
garden.
garden.
Put a little picnic out, a cheese board. Put us on a laptop across from us, and we'll just gaze at you lovingly while you eat your
Pause
cheese.
right now. Pause.
Pause. Go make a
Bring
cheese
it back.
board.
If you don't have a snack, what are you doing?
What are you
Go get your
doing?
snack. Go get your snack.
This is snacks only from this point forward. It is legally required to view this with a snack, or just yourself if you are the snack.
Ooh.
Anyways, I'm Katie May. I'm going to be your dungeon master for the evening. I use she, they pronouns. You can find me on twitter.com/OKKatieMay. I am excited to introduce you to my players, but I haven't asked them who would like to go first. So I am actually going to start, and we're going to go down the line backwards. Mackenzie, please introduce yourself.
Hello. Should I say who I'm playing, or are we going to save that?
We can save that. We'll just do
Okay.
ourselves for now.
Then my name is Mackenzie. I use she, her pronouns, and I am on Twitter at Mackenzie Wilkes.
Liz.
My name is Liz. I use they, them pronouns, and you can find me on Twitter at the Pigeon Wizard.
Nice. Sid.
Hello, I am Sid. I use she, her pronouns. Sometimes I'm on Twitter, sometimes I'm not, but I am on Instagram, so you can find me at both at Sid Foltz.
Nice. Get that Insta plug in. Carly.
Hey guys, my name is Carly Straight, and you can find me on Twitter and Instagram at Carly Straight.
Nice. Molly.
Hello. I'm Molly Schaefer. I use she, they pronouns, and you can also find me on Twitter at Bearzerky to see
Oh, I
pictures
should
of my
mention.
cat or art.
She, her pronouns as well.
Oh, there you go. There you go. Sneak that in there in the 11th hour. Actually, Carly, we're going to come back to you. Why don't you tell everybody a bit about the Chicago Public Library and just what they're up to?
Okay, so the Chicago Public Library, thank you, Katie May, is being so awesome during quarantine. You can, with a library card, go on and access their ebooks, e-movies, e-music, whatever you would typically want to go to the library for. If you have a library card, you can go on there, take care of business. So that's wonderful. If you're interested in future game events, you can also email them at games@shypublib.org. So they're open to help you out with anything that you need. You can also find their website in our bio. It's shypublib.org.
Yes, so that will be in the bio as well as links to our website and whatnot. If this is your first time viewing us, hello and welcome. We are Dungeons, Dice, and Everything Nice, a podcast made by your best friends who all happen to be best friends. We are excited to bring this to you today. This does have to do with the greater lore of the Dungeons, Dice, and Everything Nice universe, but that certainly does not mean that you are going to be confused, because we are going to an all-new country today, the island kingdom of Arkala, where magic is law. I'm excited to bring everybody there. I think it's time to maybe just like put our little D&D overalls on and sink right into it. Yeah, you gotta make sure they're both fastened. You gotta really buckle up. All right, we're
I'm
good.
undoing one of mine because I'm a cool kid.
Oh, it's a salacious D&D
Ooh.
party.
Yeah,
Okay.
kind of.
Okay. I'm excited to hear if a PC is going to be in overalls, but I would like you all to step inside my little D&D house. Don't worry, I did lock the door behind you, and we're gonna go on a little adventure. We are heading to Arkala, a small island nation to the west of Caerleon. It is small, but it is closest to the Shattered Throne, the place where gods used to come down from the celestial plane. So Arcala was very much like a Disneyland for the gods because they would just come down and go directly to Arcala. It was this place of the gods favored it, and so that meant advanced magic technology, a thriving population who was well taken care of and cared for, and a devout one as well. And so when the severing happened, when the material plane was cut off from the infernal and celestial plane, this place was left in limbo. The god runes that powered the city now only run at a fraction of the power. Some know, only the highest up know, that that is a finite power. One is that is set to run out in the coming years. Arcala is ruled by 3 royal families: the Astrov family, the Galatas family, and the Vassoville family. And everyone in the population lives underneath a house that pledges themselves to a banner. So we will meet your characters and learn about who they are pledged to right now. But the important part is that every 5 years, each royal family gets to put a potential monarch up and has one monarch compete in a trial to become the next ruler of Arcala for the next 5 years. This is called the Royal Trial. The first one ever was made by the gods themselves as a gift to the people of Arcala for their devotion. And it is time again that next 5-year thing is just coming up. We're like a few weeks away from the next monarch being crowned. It's really excited. It's the buzz that everybody's talking about. And you're right in the hub because the Sovereign Athenaeum, the Royal Library, is the place that hosts these royal trials, as it is the one neutral place in the city, as it should be, as knowledge is a neutrality, a strong neutrality in that. And you all have been around the buzz. You've seen the princes coming and going, all 3 of them. You're there trying to get your job done. Who knows if it's been made harder or easier with the coming excitement. But you have decided to set that all aside as you, some of the most powerful and important royal librarians your librarians, you all have your jobs, and they're all very, very important jobs, but every Wednesday, you set those jobs aside to do one very important thing. Who would like to tell me what that very important thing is?
A Raunchy Book Club.
A PG-13 raunchy book.
PG-13
raunchy book club. I now realized as we decided on the.
Well, it's a teen novel. It's a teen novel.
It's a young adult.
Like young adult.
Yeah.
Raunchy book club.
It's a teen novel.
Oh.
Young adult raunchy book club.
Okay.
Which is PG-13.
It makes sense. It makes sense.
It makes perfect sense.
Not what I envisioned, but this is where we're at.
We're adapting, honey.
We're adapting on the fly, honey.
A book club.
So yes, it is. How should we put this? It's a young adult PG-13 raunchy book club. Shortened to Raunchy Book Club for short. And it happens every Wednesday. Oh God, I just drew across the screen. It happens every Wednesday. So, I need to know who arrives first at the table. You all agree to meet in the Feywild section every Wednesday because nobody's there. And it's got fun mood lighting. And so, who arrives first to Raunchy Book Club? Who gets there first all the time? Zakara?
I do. Yeah,
Zakara,
I do.
You get them first. Tell me a bit about yourself and how you come into the Feywild section to sort of sit down.
Hi. My name is Zakara, but everyone calls me Za because it's fun. I always get there 35 minutes early.
Okay.
Because I like to. It always lines up with when I get off work. I like to just kind of sit down, reread the chapter, kind of write some notes about talking points that I want to go over with the gang. And yeah, so Zakara, she spends a lot of time. So Zakara is a half orc bard. She's very scary on the outside, very intimidating, but really on the inside, she's a sweetheart. She's very introverted, very soft, very forgetful, a little spacey. She's definitely kind of got that air element going. Um, but she's incredibly positive and optimistic. Zakara is an opera singer. So you can often hear her going hard in the shower or before bed, she likes to sing a few tunes. Um,
Okay.
so, yeah, she's there.
What do they sound like? What do the tunes sound
I
like?
mean, do you guys really want to hear them?
Yes.
I think I want you to back away from the microphone.
Okay.
I
All
wanna
right,
hear
great.
them.
So
As
I'll
far
just
as you
do.
can.
Okay, so just imagine her like writing down her notes, like.
In the shower.
What is this?
She's writing on waterproof paper in the
She's like-
shower.
So this is. Oh
Back away from the mic.
Okay, hold on.
Uh-huh.
Roommates?
Who do you live with?
And the vibes.
I wanted
cannot
to.
be-
My tears already. My eyes already have tears in them.
And that's only the
So-
beginning.
You hear her just in the library. She's kind of just like humming it now. She's like, while writing her notes.
Snow White.
Yeah.
Can I say that there is a herd in the corner because I was actually already there. I was catching up on my reading.
An hour early.
Yeah, I took my lunch break. Hey, I've been over there in the corner. Took an early lunch break. My name is Layla Totner. He, him pronouns. I am an elf wizard. Yes, I'm a redactor. I'm kind of like always, I'm kind of always out of sight, out of mind, taking care of some really dark magic. But I grew up, straight up grew up on a fishing vessel. And I like to keep to myself. I like to keep to myself with my piercing blue eyes. And I don't really appreciate when people try to get to know me because I think that they got the picture, you know what I'm saying? And it's just about, I'm just here because I do enjoy the book, but I enjoy it maybe in a way that maybe not everyone else enjoys it. Like, I kind of get the deeper meaning of the book. I guess you
Okay.
could say.
Okay, yeah.
But whatever about that. Yeah, I'm just kind of really want to keep to myself, and
Okay.
I'm here for a good time. With me, myself, and I.
So you're a redactor, so you spend all your time dealing with some of the most dangerous books in the library.
Exactly.
You've recently come from the chambers. You've had a hard morning so far. Can I just get an Arcana roll from you, just so I can know how good your workday has been so far, and if
Honestly,
your
of course.
boss is mad at what kind of job you've been doing?
Yeah, of course.
Oh, you got a 20 to start the game off, Carly.
I'm not gonna brag. About it.
Layla, you've had a good morning. Tell me about this magic book that you showed the business today.
Well, we stumbled upon this book. Actually, Matt and I stumbled upon the book. Matt, you'll learn more about later. We're kind of close. We're kind of close work, personal friends. And we stumbled upon this book, you guys. I flipped to a page and a gust of wind blew out of it in my face with a roar. It roared at me. What's...
Every Carly one-shot character immediately becomes my favorite character.
What's up with that? How it roared. Anyway, so what we found out was essentially what we found out was essentially that there was a little goblin in there. Then he got stuck for about 100 years. and but it was the soul of that goblin, and it was out for blood.
Wow.
But we found it just in time because we reunited it with its family, and everyone was eternally grateful.
Wow. So you've
Straight
had
up.
a pretty touching morning.
I cried, and I don't actually do that ever. So
Wow,
it
you've
was
had
my
an
cry of the year.
emotional morning.
It was my cry of the year.
Your cry of the year. So we got your cry of the year out
No
out
one
of the
saw
way.
it though.
No one
saw
saw
it
it.
though.
Okay.
Not even Matt.
Not even
Not
that.
even Matt.
Wow.
Which is huge.
Okay. And now you're here at book club. You had some time to decompress, reread the chapter.
Absolutely.
That's good for you. Good for you.
Thanks.
Who's the third person to join here? As it becomes less early and more the actual time to arrive.
I think that Simon arrives early, but I think it's like he's like, oh, I'll get there 5 minutes early. Like,
And
you know,
that'll
like,
be early. Yeah.
like a person.
Yes. Mhm.
I think that's what Simon does. But if someone else gets there even earlier, then I would say they arrive first. I don't know what everybody else is feeling.
If someone arrived more than 5 minutes early,
Take it.
take it. All right. You arrive 5 minutes early.
Yeah, come in with the book. I need to do a voice for him. I'll do it when I'm speaking. Buy me more time. But I'm Simon Sharp the Fourth. I think Simon physically he's like 2'3". He's very tiny. He's a little gnome artificer. He has kind of very like beautifully sculpted lavender hair with kind of these like thick kind of scraggly mutton chops and a little bit of a goatee and these sweet kind of like brown eyes. And he is a archivist, so he makes sure all the books are put back in place, the right people are checking them out. He keeps everything clean and organized, and that's the way he likes it. He is kind of an anxious but sweet young man, and he has built himself a giant, not giant, but giant to him, metallic mastiff named Steely Daniel Sharp the First, who when he is coming to book club, he is riding Steely Daniel, who he just calls Daniel. He's riding Daniel side saddle as he's like,
side saddle, sorry. Yep, okay.
so he's like his little legs are to the side, and he's like reading the chapter for the 6th time. He likes to do multiple reads, take notes in the margins as well as in his notebook. He's very into reading. He has these kind of like very tiny round spectacles as well as these large goggles on his head, and just like keychains and tinkerer's tools and just anything you could imagine for a tool strapped onto all these various kind of leather straps he has going around his
Wow.
chest. And he's a very prepared, smart young man.
Did we mention the ascot?
And oh, you're right. He has
Okay.
a little purple ascot.
I wanted to make sure I had your back. I've been
Thank you,
keeping
thank
that in
you
the
so
brain
much.
tank.
Yeah, he has a little like he has a lot of like little kind of lavender and bluish things across like in his outfit and his vibe. But his favorite part of his fashion is his little purple ascot that kind of matches his hair.
Cute.
But yeah, he has these like little copper spectacles on as he's riding side saddle on Daniel, coming to the Feywild section.
Zakara and Layla, you see Simon pull up, as per the regs, side saddling Daniel.
Classic.
Do you say anything as hello?
Layla, where are you sitting?
Oh yeah, you all can decide where you sit yourselves here. I won't tell you where to be seated.
Any chance you sat next to me?
Yeah. I mean, you kind of busted in and sat in front of me. You didn't even notice.
Oh,
But we're next
I
to each
noticed.
other.
I noticed.
Zah, have you done something different with your general appearance?
Oh my god, I washed my face
Oh my
earlier.
god. Yeah, for
Yeah.
real.
Wow, you noticed.
I mean,
Washed my face.
good pores there. I guess.
Oh, hi, Simon.
Hello, did I interrupt something?
Not at all, Simon. That's
Kinda.
good.
Oh, no, everything's good. I've had a very lovely day actually. How are you all?
Fine.
I'm really good.
I am. Whew, and he like slams the book on the table. Exhilarated to read today's chapter with you all. Where's the others?
And where are the others indeed? Who arrives on time and who arrives 5 minutes late?
feel like I arrived 5 minutes late.
Then
I
Oksana
arrive on time.
arrives on time. Next up, Oksana, there right before the agreed meeting time. You come strolling in. You can place yourself at the table as you'd wish. But tell us a bit about what they see when you walk in and how you say hello.
So Oksana is a half-elf monk. They are 5'3". They are a massively repressed nerd. I think they are very focused on work most of the time, but they have a very small friend group, and this is it. And this is their joy, is reading these books. But yes, Oksana is a medical theorist, so they work as a doctor primarily with magic, which is very exciting. So that's typically what they like to read. I think today they're wearing like a purple and gold cloak with these like puffy pants and like a little crop top, and they come in just sort of hugging the book, and immediately go and sit next to Simon.
Best friend, hello.
Hello. This was quite a wild one, don't you think?
Oh, this chapter was very, very, appropriately salacious. Yes.
I read it twice.
Twice.
Yeah. Layla, how many times did you read it?
I just finished it literally 5 seconds ago.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I was kind of busy, but I
yeah.
finished it.
We're all busy.
The
Yeah,
magician-
no, definitely. Of course.
Sure, yes.
Yeah.
And before Matt can get there on time, you hear the door open and you hear a soft, "Oh, well, this place is probably good enough as any." And someone is like head down in a book. You can see that they've got like a small like lunch pail like in their hands, and they're like reading as they step forward. This elven person with like dyed blue hair, and they're like they like set their stuff down on the table, and then they look up at you, and they're like, "Oh, sorry, I didn't think anyone else was here," and they like shut the book and they go to pick their stuff back up. Oh, my bad.
What book are they reading?
Roll a perception check.
Okie dokie. I wonder if they're reading the same book we are.
Okie dokie.
Going.
Okie dokie. Okie dokie.
Okie dokie. That's a 13.
That is okay. You are Simon Sharp. You are an archivist.
I am. I know these books back and forth.
Okay. They're actually reading a like hard to get to tome. It's like beyond some levels of clearance. So this person must have gotten clearance to access this tome.
That's my whole job, is knowing who checks out what, right?
Right. Yes. And it is about powerful magical artifacts.
Do I see anything on them that shows me what their clearance is?
No, actually, you were looking at this person. This person is relatively unfamiliar to you, which is annoying because you kind of pride yourself on knowing most of the people who have clearance to access these kinds of books.
Yeah.
I think you're a very like sociable person who would like, know like, well, Stacy's got, 101 ways to kill him, to kill a dragon.
I have a bag of holding, so I feel like I have like just I wonder if I can use it almost as like a Rolodex of like it's a giant file cabinet of like who has what book.
The Rolodex of holding.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. I say yes to that. So you know that that's what that book is.
I was mostly looking to see if they had the same book as us, which
No.
they don't.
No. So they're kind of like, I'll just go then. Sorry about that. I hope you have a good meeting. And they sort of nod their head. You notice that they have a distinctly non-Arcalan accent, and as they back away towards the door, they give you a sort of wave with their hand, and on their wrist, not of import to any of you, maybe a few of you find it cool, a golden tattoo rests on their arm as they give one wave and they head out.
Chill, Katie May.
What?
Chill.
I'll chill.
None of these characters would know about that.
Yeah, that's why I get to do it. And then
Rialton.
they open the door, and it's like a meet cute bump into. Matt, you
Ugh.
bump into Linwood. Both of your books go flying everywhere. Oh,
I'm
so
soaking wet.
I gotta walk away.
Were you like holding coffee or something?
No, in my brain it's raining outside, and I was just standing outside for a bit.
Okay. I'm glad the first thing we know about you is that you're soaking wet. Okay. They're like, oh, sorry.
Sorry.
They sort of like nod and they help me back up and they like hand their book over and they like stop to look at the title and they go, A Magician's
that's a little wet too.
Tremble.
I'm so sorry.
No, here you go. Is that nonfiction?
Sorry, it's confidential. You have to
Oh.
be in the club to get it.
I understand, of course.
Well, bye.
Bye.
Simon is looking on at this
Sana yells
interaction.
out.
Simon's a little
It's
jealous.
for work.
It's for work.
Should I talk about who I am?
Yes, please. As you make your way in.
Yeah, so my name's Matt. Matt Fastos. I introduced myself. I'm a tiefling. I'm kind of pink all over, and like my hair. I have like long hair that's usually in a braid. It's kind of wet right now, so I'm pushing it out of my face.
Mhm.
But it's usually in a braid. I'm 6'5", but God, I wish I was taller. So I do wear some nice heels to bump me up to like a nice 7 feet. And I am a rogue. I use he, they pronouns, and like I'm a tome seeker.
Tell me what tome seekers do.
Oh yeah, tome seekers like go and they find the tomes. Like Matt, or not Matt, I'm Matt. Whoa! Layla was talking about how we got like a new tome soon with the little goblin dude, and like that was pretty sick as hell.
It was pretty sick as hell.
Absolute.
All right, so Matt, a solid 3.5 minutes late, comes on in.
Sorry, I'm late. You know,
Matt.
it's raining. Izir gave us rain. Why not enjoy it? If anybody wants any vials of rain, I saved some.
Matt, why are you? So that's why you're wet?
I'm wet, yeah.
So you went outside and you got wet?
I was appreciating the gift that Izir gave us.
That's nice.
Yeah. Do you want a vial of rainwater?
Absolutely, thank you.
Here, hell yeah.
I'm thirsty.
I'm
May I have one?
I'm thirsty too. Yeah.
Yeah, I have vials for everyone.
Are we all drinking it?
Matt brought snacks.
It's undistilled straight from the sky. That might not be very good. It hasn't been.
You don't have to take one. I'm sorry.
mean,
You
I
don't have
won't.
to take one.
I want one.
It's okay.
I want one. I want
So
one.
this book.
Should we dive in?
I think we should dive in.
Okay, I got it.
I just honestly, I'm panicked because was that one of our bosses? Did they see? They saw what we were reading. Do you think they bought it? That it was for work?
We would know bosses, right?
Yeah, I didn't
I
recognize
think so.
them.
At least.
Well,
Me neither.
anyway, I wrote down some talking points that we could
Yes.
start with. Like, why did the magician go into Asmodeus's office? Like, I don't think it was just to ask questions.
Well, as most other books in the series prove to us, I think that the magician mostly would like to kiss people, mostly. So that might have been just to you know, kiss the devil. But that might be at its base. I think we can dig deeper as well.
Simon. I
Yes.
mean, I fully agree. Like, to piggyback off that, I guess. I'm gonna say let's look at their past. Let's go back. Let's
Gotta
look
go
at
back to like book 3. Also, my
Mhm.
book's a little wet. Simon, do you mind if I look at yours a little bit?
Not at all. No. Yes, you can look. I don't mind. You can look at it. Yes.
Chill.
you see Matt's hair. Matt opens up the book. Some of their wet hair drips onto the pages.
Oh, I move it. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Simon's like sweating because Matt is so close to him. And he just like pushes the book back a little bit.
Oh wait,
out of the
so
splash
Matt is
zone.
I
sitting
also
next to
forgot
Simon.
to mention that instead of a shirt, Matt just wears like wrappings like all around his like torso, so you like peaks of like skin like peek through and shit.
Oh, wonderful.
Sweating. Simon's just sweating.
I do think that the characters have deeper rooted intentions than we're giving them credit for. I mean, this is a teeny bopper romance, but I mean, you guys, let's think about what the author was really trying to say. We're adults, right?
Yeah, totally.
I think
Yeah.
the author wanted to kiss a big buff demon man. That's
Too.
what I think. You also
I feel
want to?
like
Well
the
done.
author really wanted to get in deep and personal with their demons, like that are deep rooted inside of them, probably from their
Matt.
childhood.
Yes,
Thank
And
you
just
for
wanted to
saying
like
that.
console, you know?
Because we
Thank
really have to
you.
figure out how we went, from book 5, which was that was at a prom, to hell now in book 6. Like, it's quite a jump,
Yeah, Magician Prom was an interesting book. I don't think it was as strong in the symbolism, but
I didn't think so.
Well, it's like the
No.
magician just wants to see the world and wants to know everything about it. And, the magician wasn't into all the other magicians at the school. They wanted a big, strong creature to be with.
At this point, you hear, yeah, a big, strong creature. And then you hear like a small titter of
Do
laughter.
we have a bully?
As
Oh, God.
No, you don't
beat
have a bully.
anyone up.
You don't have a bully. Hold on. As with a pop of magic, 3 people appear at the head of the table.
Okay.
And it is frightening because these are the 3 princes who are currently competing to become the next royal monarchs.
Everybody hide your books.
Oh, yeah. Oh, my gosh.
mine is so wet, I just crumple it in my hands.
I'll get you a new copy. I'll get you a new copy for real.
Thanks.
And the girl in the center is just this nice, like, blonde, like the softest looking ringlets you've ever seen. She's brimming a bright smile, little dimples in her cheeks. And she says, wow, this book club really is as great as I thought it would be, Matt.
Of course, it's like sick as hell.
Yeah, it's so good. I just wanted to drop by. I had a fruit basket made. So we really shouldn't be sneaking away. Corian had to use some of his magic, but I wanted to make sure that you had a fruit basket for book club.
Hey, Celeste, real quick.
Yeah.
Real quick. You didn't tell y'all didn't tell anybody else about book club, right?
Well, I told Corian and Leo Vast.
Okay.
Corian knows. Corian knows about book club. Just
Did you tell
Everyone,
them?
I'm sorry. I didn't.
Yeah.
I didn't
Yeah.
know.
Did you disclose the title of our book club?
like who's in it? Like me
Like
specifically?
how it's
Did
called
you-
Raunchy Book Club, or
Oh, I just said it was a book club, but yes, Corian and Leo Vast, it is called Raunchy Book Club,
Oh.
and I quite like the title.
well, we're busted, I guess.
Simon's cheeks are like bright red.
Oh, was it a... Oh,
I was
Maddie, you
supposed to be
didn't
like
tell
a
me it was
secret.
supposed to be a secret.
I'm sorry. That was my bad. That
Oh,
was my
I'm
bad.
so sorry. And she bows her head. She's, I'm so sorry that I've done any disservice. I swear. Well, these, as 3 potential monarchs in training, we can keep the secrets of some of our best citizens.
Hey.
So Corian's right there.
Corian's
Oh,
right
wait.
fucking there,
Oh,
and
God.
he's just like smirking. He's kind of leaning against a bookshelf, just like a big old smirk on his face.
Simon
just-
is just like eyes wide, bright red cheeks, just staring at Corian because he's so terrified and intimidated that Corian knows about book club.
yeah.
And I think Simon grabs onto Oksana and like under the table is like squeezing their leg. Oksana's just death gripping Simon's hand.
Yeah, Corian is like not stopped looking at you, Oksana, just like very satisfied smirk, just living in this moment.
There's some medical knowledge that we can find in some of these books. So we've also there's work aspect to it. But
Right.
you want, if you like books like this, you can come read them with us in the club with sorry, never mind. You don't have to.
Oh
if you
no, I'd love
want.
to see if it's for me. Yeah, Simon, why don't you read a sentence or two out loud so I can see if it's for me?
I would like to say I would like to veto this because I do not want my sister, no offense, Celeste, in this book club with me.
Oh,
So-
yeah, I'm so sorry. We were actually just heading out of the Sovereign Athenium to head back to the towers. So, but I just wanted to. I figured since I was here, I really. Okay, I just wanted to wish you a good book club.
Thank you.
Thank you, Celeste. Thank you for
Thanks.
the fruit.
Yeah,
Baskets.
it's some of the finest. Okay,
I love you. Tell Dad I said hi.
will do. I'm very sorry.
Oh, have a good day. Have a good day.
And she just does like a deep nod, and Corian and like Leo Vest has just been standing there, just like very professional, just kind of not phased at all by how weird this is. But Corian kind of like grins and does like one of those like knocks on the table and says, "No, I'll have a good one with this then," and then kind of reaches over, puts his hands on Celeste and Leo Vest's shoulders. You all get that they've maybe snuck away from their keepers to come deliver this fruit basket, and they all go invisible again, and that is the last you see of them.
Matt, your sister seems chill.
She's really, really,
Yeah, she's real
She's
chill.
very, very pretty. Yes.
She's the best.
really pretty.
Man.
So, chapter 7.
Yes.
And we fast forward now through the book club, and we get to its end. The book club is ending. The day has come to, it's so if that was the lunch break is ending. And how does book club kind of wrap up?
I just leave. I feel that short.
Oh, do you not want to figure out what the
The
next
next chapter.
The
book
next
is?
book.
the next book?
Yeah, no, I'm sorry about that. Yeah, sorry, of course. What's up?
Well, we have to decide what the next book we want to read is. We don't have a. I think the next of this series comes out in a couple of months, so we have to pick a new series or a new book.
Okay, all right. What is it? What's on your mind?
Well, I heard about one that's just called Lovers Never Die. That's just the cover is just like two wolfmen holding each other, and
I
I
like
thought
that.
that I knew you would, Simon.
me so well.
It's just that I think that has a lot of romance. I think it's a lot of like yearning and like they don't know the others, the werewolf at first, and then
they
like
find
the
out.
full moon.
Oh my! Yes, and then they
Well,
both.
don't spoil the whole book.
That's just the first beginning flavor. I'm getting.
I'm
ahead of
interested.
myself.
I'm interested. I am. I love romance.
Sounds super cool.
Yeah,
So-
I'm about it. I'm about it.
Yeah, me too. Yeah, let's do it. Yeah.
All right, penciling in Lovers Never Die. Okay.
Lovers never die.
Lovers
Alright.
never die.
God, I sure hope not.
What does that mean, Layla?
Whoa, dude.
I don't know.
I guess we'll find out
I'll
if they
figure that
die.
out later. Yeah. For sure.
Okay. All right. So you all are getting ready to head out. You all are packing up your books, packing up your things. You all head out. You're gonna head back through the planetarium room, which is one of the rooms that lead to the Feywild room. And y'all are packing up your things. You're all sort of walking out at the same time, and as you're leaving, libraries are quiet. But you sense a kind of stillness in the air as you're heading out.
Can I roll perception?
Please, as all of you head into the planetarium room, with a natural one.
Jesus Christ.
Okay.
Damn it.
Oh my god, so a natural one.
Matt also got a natural one. Okay, a
Matt,
15 for
dude.
Simon.
I got a
I'm
15,
distracted.
yes.
I'm
Honestly.
looking at Simon's beard. It looks really good. Does Simon have a beard?
Yes, he does.
Yes.
He has like a
And
mutton
just-
choppy beard situation.
Okay.
The munchos
My
look
head's in
really
class.
good
I'm thinking
today.
about
I'm
work.
a little
I'm sorry.
distracted.
Yeah. So you're all starting to go your separate ways, and it takes each of you a bit longer. Some of you a bit longer than others to realize what's happening. Who got the highest?
Oh.
Oksana.
Oksana.
You are walking along and you notice that there is a discarded book on the ground. Face down, open to a particular page.
Oh, well, I pick it up.
You pick it up. It's this book of, it's this child book of fables, and you open it to the page that it had fallen on. And you notice that there is like a frame for a picture, but the picture inside is missing. And there is the title on top, and it says The Wolf Who Cried Boy. And there's this weird moment of like, you know, it's that feeling where you're at a train station at night or at an airport when everyone is left, that feeling of like liminal spaces. You know what I'm talking about? That
Yeah.
feeling sort of sinks into your bones as Simon, you see a colleague in passing. And I assume you would say, at least nod to them as,
Yeah, I'd say hi.
yeah. They're arranging these sets of books. As you come over to them, you see that they are taking one book and putting it back, and then taking the same book out, opening it, shutting it, and putting it back. And their eyes are completely closed.
Do you have a name for them, or should I name them?
You can name them.
Charisse, are you okay?
Nothing. Just stillness.
I hop off of Daniel, but Daniel's always close by. But
Yeah.
I walk over and I'm gonna tug at. Or are they like tall? I don't know.
Yeah, they're tall.
Okay, yeah, I tug at their like they're just their robes. And say, Charisse, what's wrong?
Yeah, you try to chug on Charisse, get her attention. Nothing.
Can I try to see if I think there's like a magical effect?
Yeah,
on-
please roll an
on Charisse?
Arcana.
That's like what I'm good at. So I
Yeah,
think
let's
that
do
would
it.
I think that would be my first assumption is like what's magically happening here.
Yeah.
A 16.
A 16. Yeah, this is some kind of magical trance. And you would know that the best way to interrupt these kind of magical trances is to interrupt the spellcaster who has done them.
All right. Am I by myself? Like in terms of by Charisse?
People are like still like leaving through this room. So Matt Vasso still doesn't think that anything has happened. Layla doesn't think that anything has happened. Zakara, you are the one who kind of notices Oksana and Simon notice these two individual things at the same time. Does that make sense? Mm-hmm. So you catch on right after them that something is kind of strange.
Yeah, I think that my immediate thought would be that I would just kind of do a glance about and see if I see anybody else in here that looks like they're casting a spell.
Yeah, you walk around. You're starting to look for anything. There just seems to be people here stuck in some kind of loop of whatever they were doing as the spell was being cast. So you notice some person has like stamped a return stamp on the same page like 50 times, just over and over. All of these people seem to be stuck.
Simon, do you recognize this book? And Oksana just kind of like turns and holds up the like open page.
Simon,
I'll look at it.
please tell me what the fable, The Wolf Who Cried Boy, is about.
The Wolf Who Cried Boy is a fable. It's just like is it an old fable?
Yep, it's
or-
one of those old classic Arcallan fables.
It is about a wolf who I think it is about a werewolf who was
Ooh.
once a full-time human, but then got trapped inside of his lycanthropic form, so he couldn't turn back into a human again, and so he had to become part of a wolf pack, and because of the fact that the people who once were this young boy's family thought that the wolves had killed their son, they decided to try to hunt the wolf pack. And it's the sort of sad tale about how this young boy got stuck being a wolf, kind of a werewolf, became a part of a new pack of family. And when the humans came to avenge their son, he could not scream, "Boy, I'm the boy, it's me." He couldn't scream who he was. And so the family killed the wolf pack as well as their son.
Wow, a tragic tale.
So it's like a tragic fable, I think, about like believing people and not shooting before you speak. And like I think that's supposed to be maybe the lesson found in this tale.
Wow. Okay.
That's so good.
Wow. So yeah, so Simon relays a bit of that of information to you.
Do I know who's checked this out recently? Can I look it up?
Yeah, if you look it up real quick, no one has checked this book out.
It was just on the floor when I came in here.
Well,
There's something wrong. I don't know.
there is. And I'm gonna point out. If there's like Charisse, there's like you said, there's a bunch of other people that are also.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll just like point that out, and I go, something is very wrong, and it seems to be some sort of trance, but I don't understand where the trance is coming from.
This won't do. The princes are still doing their trial. We can't have this happening. Matt, Layla, Za,
What's going on?
Yeah.
Everything okay over here?
It seems
No.
like everyone in this room is stuck in some sort of trance that we, I suppose, just escaped. I look around. Do I see the blue-haired person? Did they get trapped in this room?
They are not here.
Okay, because they were the last person to leave, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I guess they made it out. So it had to have happened in the last 30 minutes, really.
So while we were in book
Well,
club,
Yeah, like why?
some real crazy stuff's been going down out here, huh? I see.
Yeah.
Oh.
Wow.
All right.
Let's do a thing. Simon, you are the archivist, correct? So you are the main archivist here. You would know about the protocol procedures for something terrible happening in the Sovereign Athenaeum. You would know that underneath every librarian's desk there is a rune switch, which will switch like the alarm to alert guards that something has gone wrong. And then your job is to tell any tome seekers who are available to defend the chambers, which is the place where the highly magical books. And Simon, give me a there's not a are you good at your job roll. If you would like to roll persuasion or arcana or something that's the worth of your job, how good you are at it, I will tell you how much you know about the chambers.
History also, maybe?
History could also work. Yeah.
History and Arcana are both. Oh, 20.
Oh, okay, 20. With a 7.
natural.
Not
It's
natural,
yeah.
but still pretty impressive. Simon, you know the following. And it is a secret. It is a secret among the higher ranking archivists, which you are with that 20. Now we know. I love that you're like someone's boss who sneaks away on Wednesdays to go to raunchy book club.
Apparently.
Oh.
I rose in the ranks at a very young age. I think
Yes.
I'm a very young boy.
So, but if you're doing like archivist stuff, that makes sense. So you know how to power runes, you know how to do all of this stuff that keeps the library safe. So of course you know this. You know that beyond the chambers, which are hard to get to anyways, in the center of the chambers is a very magical place. Only accessible by high-ranking archivists. You've never been, but you've been told how to get there. Underneath this library is the first royal trial that was created by the gods. The Sovereign Athenaeum was built on top of it. And beyond that trial is where Arcala, as a greater country, stores some of the most dangerous artifacts in the material plane. And that is an incredibly well-kept secret.
So that is mostly why our safety procedures are what they are, is to protect that, probably specifically.
Yep.
Yeah, I will sound the alarms then if I can. I think that like Simon does not wait. He does not hesitate. Like we can keep, I think in his brain we can keep discussing, but we should get.
Yeah, so what is Simon saying as you head over to go flip the rune
He goes,
switch?
we should make sure we can help everyone in the room as much as we can, but I'm going to go sound the alarm so we can get some help because I don't know what to do.
Absolutely, that's the right call. Let's get on it.
Oh,
All right.
yeah.
Thank you, Simon.
You head over to the desk, you flip the God rune switch. Oksana, you see that off to the distance leading out of this room, there is another children's fable book laying face down open.
I go pick it up.
All right. You start heading to the entrance of the room. You head on over. You pick it up, another collection of child's myth and fables. Again, an empty frame with no picture inside. This one is called The Apple of the Fly's Eye.
There's another one of these books.
Uh,
They're just children's stories, but the pictures are gone. I don't.
is there any? May I look for more of those?
Yes, you may. Go ahead and roll an investigation check.
Thank you.
Absolutely. Can I do the same thing?
Yes.
Thank you so much.
14.
All right.
May I roll Arcana on the books themselves to see like what's going on?
Please do. Yeah.
Okay.
All right, so we got a 14 and an 18 and a natural crit from Layler. Okay.
Yeah, I got a 23 on that.
All right. So with a
I'd like to know what
natural
I'm seeing.
20, Matt, you're not too far behind on this. Layler just full glowing eyes.
Hey, I'm taking my time, even
yeah.
though I know I shouldn't be.
Perfect, Matt. Layler, you step up to the situation. You see that there is a trail of books leading to a different section of the library, all discarded in similar fashions. Oksana, you are investigating this book. There is no inherent magic to either of the books you've picked up so far, but there is a residue, meaning something has been cast upon it. So, you all can stay here and wait for reinforcements, or you can follow the trail of books.
I'm following that trail.
I'm following Layler.
Yeah, Matt, this way. You guys, if you want to wait for reinforcements, you totally can. What do you think?
Where are you
think
going?
Maybe
There's a trail of books over there, and I'm thinking that it might lead to some answers. Now, I think we need to act fast. We know that we're in a hot political climate in this town, and we can't afford to lose time. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Can I would like, Oksana, can I see that book real quick?
please. Oksana
Okay.
hands.
Can I see if I can encrypt/decrypt it with my cantrip? If there's anything like hidden.
What's
message-
your cantrip?
Encrypt/decrypt?
Oh, it's literally that.
Yeah.
I did not know that this cantrip existed. This book has no inherent magic or encryption to it. You attempt to spell, there is nothing. This looks like, now it's just it's a picture book about children's fable with a drawing missing from it.
Yeah, no, it's just a book with a missing picture. That's it.
That's creepy.
That was very good of you, though. So-
Thank you.
You did your best.
Thanks, Matt.
I know that.
No problems, huh?
We are all best freaking friends here. We're gonna lift each other up.
Yeah.
And we're gonna follow that book trail.
All right, so
Yeah.
Layler's heading off towards the book trail. Matt is following. Zakara, you were following as well?
Oh, yes, yeah. Mhm.
Okay. Oksana,
Yeah, I think Oksana looks over at Simon and goes, if the princes are in danger, then we have to do something, right?
I guess. I I don't want to be a stick in the mud. I want to stay, but I should go, right?
May I look back and notice that they're not with us and like come back real quick?
Whoa, Matt, where are you going?
Well, I'm just gonna go check on Simon and Oksana real quick.
I'm sorry, we need to check in on the people whose lives are in danger.
Layler, I'll go
Hey.
with you. I'll go with you, Layler.
Zal's got your back.
Yeah, I got
I'm
you.
gonna be right back in 2 minutes.
So me and Za are gonna
You're
go
splitting
just
up?
us, and we're splitting up. Then is that
No,
what you're saying?
I'm gonna be back in like 2 seconds. I was just gonna.
All right, you mean it 2 seconds? Do you want us to wait? We really
Yeah,
gotta
sure.
hurry here.
I don't know, man.
This is
No.
crucial.
Come on, Layler. We can just, you and I can just go in there and
And kiss. I mean,
about to
solve
split us
mysteries.
Matt'll be there, like, right behind us.
Okay, so while this argument is happening, Matt, you sneak away to talk to Simon and Oksana.
I was just gonna be like, hey, is everything all right?
We're waiting.
Yes, I'm just, protocol would say that I stay here, but I know that I probably should go, because I want to be part of the team and solve the mystery or whatever.
Yeah. It also just like we might be safe in numbers if we don't know exactly what's going on, and like if you're worried about getting hurt or anything, like I got your back.
Okay. Thank you, Matt.
Yeah, I mean, like I'll stick by you two.
Yes,
Well,
give me.
I'll
may I
stick
have
by you two.
10 seconds, and then I'll be on my way with you.
Sure.
Can I take out like a little can I just reach my bag of holding and I have a little doll that I've carved?
Yes.
I do a little whittling, I guess.
Mhm.
And can I go over to Charisse, who I've decided I really like for some reason?
Yes.
And can I use my magical tinkering to I can take out my little tinkering and I can magically tap this little wooden doll. And I think it kind of looks like me. It's like just a little self-portrait. And it can emit a recorded message. And I want it to say, "We'll be right back. You're going to be okay," in my voice. So I
yes.
whisper that into it, and I just put it on the book. I stand on top of Daniel, and I put it up kind of eye level with Charisse, so that in case Charisse comes back, she knows.
Yes, you do
Very
that.
sweet.
I cry. But narratively
no.
nothing happens because everyone's
Yeah.
stuck. But I'm crying.
But yeah, I think he wants to ensure the people. I think he likes everyone that works here, and I think he wants to ensure them that they're gonna be back.
Right.
And then he'll ride on Daniel and join the group.
Okay. All right. So the group is reunited.
Oh, thank God.
Thank God.
I said
Alright.
2. I said 2 minutes.
Matt, no hard feelings. No hard
Layler,
feelings.
of course.
Seriously.
Handshake.
Absolutely. We have time for that.
You guys do your secret handshake, of course. And you begin following the trail of books.
Awesome.
As you head into Simon, your heart sinks lower and lower because as you're following these books, you are following the way to the chambers. And suddenly you follow these books into the chambers. Oksana, you find another book, opening it. This time it is The Golden Bear. And another one right as you start entering the chamber.
I think he's just like drenched in sweat and just whispering to himself, "This is not good. This is not good. This is not good."
It is called the trial room, and to people who do not know this secret, the archivist's secret, people think that the trial room is just a book ascertaining the history of the trial. It is not that, Simon. You would know. Right there at the entrance to the doorway, the final book you all find, you pick it up. What the Stallion of the Sea saw. Matt, you pick that one up. Tell me what that one's about.
Yeah, so the stallion that the sea saw. So it's a book about a horse. that was roaming the earth. It was actually the first being on Earth, and it was roaming for a really long time and actually evolved into a human, but still with a horse's head. And they went to the sea once, and there was some fish on a boat, and they were like, "Whoa, see that? We saw that," and that's the story.
Okay. Yep, that's it.
That was my
That's-
childhood favorite.
That's yeah.
I start crying.
Missing there. Yep, so that's like the final book you find as it propped up against the door as you head into the trial room. You enter the trial room. Simon, you've been here once before, and when you were here, it didn't quite look like this. It did have a more celestial theme, of course, but now you see that there are all these runes powered up, these magical lines going through the ground, and all the walls around you just look like a starscape. This room with walls lined of infinite stars laid out before you. There is text inscribed atop the crown molding of the ceiling. If anyone would like to roll a history or an intelligence check, I can tell you more about it.
Please.
Simon with a 20.
It's
Simon,
20 for me.
nice. Simon,
You
what
said
languages do you
history?
speak? Yes, history or intelligence.
So that was a 21 for me.
Oh my God,
Wow.
Layler.
Yeah. Oh.
Me and Lather are both really smart, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're kind of smart people. Not to brag.
Yeah. Okay, what languages do Simon and Layler speak?
I speak Common, Dwarvish, Gnomish, and Orcish.
Okay, Layler?
And I speak Common, Elvish, and Infernal.
Okay, so you two are looking up here at this writing. You can ascertain that this is celestial, but neither of you speak it.
Darn it. Darn. You guys, this is celestial up here. Does anyone speak that?
Layler, I'm only asking because you're a wizard, right?
Absolutely.
Do you know comprehend languages?
I do not.
I just looked and I don't.
I don't have that, and to be honest, sometimes I wish I did.
I have a pocket dictionary. If we want to try that.
That
give it a
should work,
crack.
Matt.
Yeah,
That'll
I'm
do
trying
it.
to do some Duolingo, but it's not really clicking, so I'm just trying straight definitions.
All right, so Matt pulls this book, and starts doing the actual translation of it. You're gonna lose some time. Maybe the guards might meet you here soon. Everyone roll a perception check.
Even me?
No, you're focused. If you're helping translation, you're not.
I got a 16.
Oh, Xana, you are crumbling.
Can I borrow some glasses?
Sana's like,
Oksana's crumbling under pressure, just absolutely falling apart.
Oh my God.
Crying into a book in the corner.
Whoa,
researching.
Oksana. Oksana, are you okay?
No, are you?
I'm
scared.
not okay. Had a
Well,
pretty
I
good
ju-
morning, but right now it's a little spooky. But
It's just I was excited for book club, and this is just like not the vibe I wanted.
I understand.
Just,
I'm sorry.
It's okay. We're here together. I am so happy that this is happening with all of you.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah,
I'm
it's
not.
It's gonna be
but I
over
am.
before you know
Think
it. It's gonna be over
about-
before
think
you know
about-
it. Matt's on it. You see those glasses? Matt's on it.
Simon.
Matt, cool glasses, by the
I
way.
took them. Yeah, I took them from your pocket.
Awesome, no problem.
You look great in them.
Oh, thanks.
Layler,
Yeah,
like
I
you
was gonna
really-
say your beard today was looking very nice.
I conditioned it.
While you're saying this, Simon, you're sort of walking around trying to maybe get a feel for things, figure out how to get to the next layer. When you notice that there is a constellation in the night sky that has been illuminated.
Which
And you
constellation
take
is
a closer look at it as it appears on one of the sides of these walls. You trace it with your eyes. A scythe picked out. Just as Matt, give me an intelligence or a history or something knowledgeable to get you through this Duolingo translating course. A 15. All right, you're pretty quick.
Is there any way I could roll as well to get over there and kind of be like coding alongside?
I think you can look cool, but a 15's gonna 15. Matt's the one who's been doing the Duolingo. You gotta respect.
Right. No, I respect.
You gotta respect the grind, dude.
Matt has fully shooed me away.
Yeah.
To try I was over.
I'm done, and I hand back the glasses. Thank you so much.
Of course, glad you didn't even need me.
Yeah. So, Simon, you're looking at this, and Matt, you are able to read this out loud at the same time that Simon is able to reach out and touch this constellation. You hear, "Find the constellation of what you're seeking, and it will wait at the end of the trial."
Okay, so I got a translation. It says, "Reach out for what you're looking for, and it will be there at the end of the trial." I do peace signs when I say that.
Is
Simon,
this the time?
it looks like maybe somebody has already selected what they are looking for.
Well, whoever was dropping all those books, which was very messy and rude, looks like they're looking for a scythe. Do I know if that's just an artistic rendering or if it's an actual constellation that exists in our world?
It is an actual constellation that exists in your world.
Do I know the like lore behind that? I know some constellations are just like Zodiac, or some are like my favorite movie Serendipity talks about Cassiopeia. That's like a whole that constellation's a whole like story, right? Like, is the
Give me a
scythe
history
have
check.
one? It's 26.
This is one of the Planesbreakers.
Okay, great. So we know what Planesbreakers are.
Simon does.
Simon goes, "Oh, okay. Wow. We need to find whoever this person is. Is there a door? Where does the trial
Yeah, so
begin?"
you touch the constellation, and you hear the of moving marble as you see this staircase in the center of the room begins to unfold itself.
I feel like I'm standing on top of Daniel, who is just like, even though the dog does not need to breathe, I still programmed him to pant. And I think I turn around and I go, "Everyone, I don't want to panic anybody, but we have to get to this before whoever this person is. It is of the utmost import to the entire country and maybe the world. So
All right.
now's the time to be heroes, everybody." And it's just like sweat, like just a waterfall of sweat as he's shaking, and he's like,
Do you have some
okay.
water or something?
No,
Simon.
I'm just terrified. I hate breaking rules, and I don't want to die. But I do know that if someone who is of a bad intention reaches this before us, then it's bad. Nothing at the end of the trial should be touched, but especially that."
All right, Simon.
All right.
All right.
We're going to do this, and we're gonna do
Yeah, this is the
well.
first thing Oksana, Layla, Zakara, and Matt are hearing of the words "at the end of the trial."
Oh, yeah. Simon realizes he said that. He's like,
Understood. I
Well-
think.
So we're saying at the end of the trial.
yes.
Well, I mean, we gotta start. Can we talk and walk? Because we.
Yeah, you're heading down a staircase,
Okay.
a spiral staircase.
All
It's
right.
taking you a hot
Yes.
minute.
No,
Should I
Simon. What do you
just
mean?
divulge? Yeah, should I just be like, "You know what? I need their help." And I think that Simon would divulge. I think these are his best friends in the world. His dream husband, like it's all, I trust everyone
It's Raunchy
here.
Book Club.
It's Raunchy Book
Raunchy
Club.
Book Club.
And that means family. So I think that like, especially just this feels, I think Simon is like, "Oh, this is a big deal." Like I think he tells them, like, back in the day, the Athenaeum, I always say it wrong.
Athenaeum.
Athenaeum was built atop blah blah blah, like everything you said earlier. I think Simon will recount to them about the original trial, and that there are artifacts kept at the end. And I think I don't know if he'll be like, get into what a planesbreaker is, but I think he'll say like, nothing that is at the end of this trial should be taken by anybody, but especially something like that. So yeah, he'll just he'll tell you all everything as we go down the staircase.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Now that is something I wasn't expecting to hear today.
Wow,
But
that's
I'm glad I did.
We don't really tell anybody
Oh.
because it's never really come up, but I feel like it would be wrong of me to have you come all the way down here and then not know what is going on.
Simon, you're so good at keeping secrets. I had no idea you knew about this.
It's hard for me as well. Sometimes my key for keeping secrets is to forget about them, and as best I can. So like I pretend, I convince myself that I don't know the secret, and then I forget about it most of the time until it comes up.
Now, Simon, when it comes up, is that when you start sweating profusely as you have been
What?
within the last few minutes?
Eyes.
You're soaked. You're
I know.
absolutely soaked.
I get nervous. I might have a condition. I don't know.
Okay, I'll
I
check you out.
I take off some of my wraps. You
They're
want
wet
that?
already.
I know, but like it's a cool wet, so it might cool you down.
Yeah, it'll make me feel better. I just get very nervous. I don't like lying, and I don't like. But I'm not really lying. It's more for the betterment of the country, and that's it's a
You
lot.
know what? You know what, Simon?
What?
Let me tell you. In my position here, I get dirty. I'm down for the dirty work. So
So do I.
and so does Matt. So
I'm aware.
we're here to. We'll stand in the front. We'll stand in front of you. We're glad you told us. This is important and so weird.
So yes, I assume I don't know anything. Do I know anything about the trial, or do I just know it's dangerous? Maybe?
You, with that 26 history, you know that there is going to be 3 trials to complete.
Cool. When I say that, I'm like, this may be time consuming. There are 3 trials. I know nothing about the intricacies of them, but I do know there are 3.
All right.
Sana like puts on her little like half-plague doctor mask that they have. And it's like
Ooh,
that's like cut off at the nose. Because it's business time.
fucking game time. You all finish descending down the spiral staircase. It takes a long time. And as you get to the bottom, there are 3 unassuming doors in this room. And 1 great door on the far wall. This beautiful carving around it. It's like probably like 2 or 3 shoulders wide of this door. And you see inside this door, you see the 3 royal crests carved. Galatus, Astrov, Vassaville. You pull out your Duolingo book, and after a few brief moments, you are able to transcribe, complete the trials of the families 3 to lead the future through harmony. As
Through
you
harmony.
Sounds like we need to complete.
as
This isn't the trial that the current potential monarchs are gonna do, right?
nope, this is just the first one
So
that
this
ever
is like a whole
existed.
different thing. Okay, I was like, are we gonna like go through it and then accidentally become the monarchs? I was just very confused.
And that's how Simon became king. So you see that
Yeah,
there
all
are
of us, we're all kings.
We're all kings now. You were all kings to begin with. So you see that like there is a crest, and underneath each place there is like an empty slot for a rune on this door. And then you turn and you look at the 3 unassuming doors, and you see each of them has a crest for each of the families as well.
Well, do we go through a door?
Should we just go in one?
Yes.
Yeah.
I'd say we just pick which one we want to go through first.
I guess
Everyone
Take it-
feeling nervous? Because I'm getting a nervous vibe from everybody right now.
I'm feeling
yeah.
fine-ish.
Matt, if you're feeling fine, what door should we go through?
Let's go through The first door that's right here on our left.
All right, let's do it.
All right.
Okay.
So you pick Galatas as you interesting. As you set to go in, the Galatas family crest, the powerful, steadfast heart of Arkala. As you enter this massive cavern with a giant pool that seems to be lit by stars. As you head out, as you enter this chamber, what are your thoughts?
Wow.
This
Beautiful.
is ginormous.
It's a big old cavity.
I'm about to roll perception. Is that okay?
Where are
Please.
we? Like, are these? Like-
Yeah, you're right up here at the entrance.
Okay. So what's the entrance?
Right here.
This little mazy thing.
Yeah.
So I got a 22 perception.
Okay.
Anything that I spot right away?
You can see a few forms moving through the water. This celestial body. You see up in the corner a giant crab just sits staring at you with beady eyes.
Like a real crab.
Like a real
Everybody-
giant
everybody,
crab is just
There
sitting
are
and
alive
staring at
creatures.
you.
There are
That's
alive
cool.
creatures in here. Everyone look around. We got some forms in the water.
It has something in your hand. You can't tell if it's a knife. And
Okay, everybody.
and
Steely Dan growls.
and it's this giant cavern. You see along each head there are a bunch of different types of sea creatures, all with like all of their heads facing out, gazing down at you. This brief moment, this giant cavern. There's a small pause. And then you hear the words, "This is the Galatas way. By the honor of the gods, will you succeed your trial?" And then from each of the fish's mouths, water begins pouring into this room. The sea level rising quickly.
All right, all right.
Your feet are covered.
Everybody, I cast shape water.
Okay, you cast shape water. What does that look like?
So you choose an area of water that you can see within range and that fits within a 5-foot cube.
So it's a 5-foot cube.
Shoot. One moment. Actually, 1 second.
You know, I'll give it to you, Layler. You managed to get everyone into this 5-foot cube. You're sort of keeping it at bay, the rising water. You
yeah.
are going to be in trouble when it gets to above 5 feet, which it is starting to do. By now, you are still dry, but the water around Layler in this cube is up to hip level. And it is rising. Oksana's head is
I'm having to.
No. So Layler, you are crunched in. You are standing next to Layler. Layler is using shape water to stop any of you from. So you are in this 5-foot. We'll make a little square for everybody. So
Everyone, this will
I'm like
last us
2.5
about an
feet
hour.
tall.
This will
yeah.
last us an hour. Keep in mind. So we have 1 hour to figure out our next step. We are dry.
Okay. So yeah.
Okay.
So you're all in this 5-foot square, right? You're all huddled together. It's very intimate. As like Layla is like stopping the water from coalescing on you. Is anyone stopping to do something, or am I continuing?
Well,
Wow.
It's just very
Zod's
happy
getting
to
turned
close.
on.
Yes. Okay. Good. Good to
I
know.
was just. So, like, there's nothing else in this room but the water?
Roll a perception check.
Same.
As this water goes higher and higher. A
I'm
13.
only getting in the 10s.
That is so wild.
Yeah.
Okay.
I continue. to
Okay.
Simon's too close to me.
climb. Yeah, I'm like, well, if you're 7 feet tall, I'm like knee level with you, and I'm just sweating.
Layler, is that 22 perception from just now?
That was when we walked in the room. Do you want me to roll again?
Yeah, give me another roll, please.
I'd love to be honored. Absolute honor to roll a perception right now.
Okay, cool.
Oh,
so,
Shoot.
We do not perceive.
you do not perceive before it is too late. The water is about 4.5 feet tall. It's about to start spilling over into this cube. You have limited time to find out what to do. Any standing room in this temple has become completely submerged. You are now in the water from here on out. And there's this last moments as you're taking in like, okay, well, we're in this cube for now. We're gonna be fine. Something is heading towards you. Coming straight out from the depths of the celestial murky water, parting almost things that seem like stars in the water. 2 heads of one massive shark heading toward you.
All right,
I
cast.
Oh.
Okay, you
Okay.
go.
Oh, no.
I-
I get to go.
Oh.
Because you all didn't do your perception checks.
I
So I get to go first. Papa gets to go. I will need everyone to make DC 16 dexterity saving throws.
Does my little boy Steely Dan also make that?
That's hard.
He has stats.
Yeah, that's true. So yes.
Dexterity.
Yep, you have to pass a 16. A 16 is what I'm looking for.
Fuck.
Yeah.
10?
Yeah,
None of us?
so Simon only? Simon only.
Simon only. Even
only.
Steely Dan fell.
As this cube of water is collapsed, right? Because the water's rushing in from above now. This shark barrels into it, deciding to feed on all of you. I wanted to do the spell. I'm going to do, let's see, R2d6, 8 damage for everyone, but halved for Simon.
I did realize that I didn't hit dexterity save. I just
Oh.
did dexterity. So I re-rolled and I get half damage. I think.
Nice, cool, good job. Congratulations.
Oh my god, I did the same thing. Okay, I did worse. So we're
Well, Simon, your turn has come.
I went to hit it. I have I said he has like a bunch of little keychains and things of items and he pulls out this one little keychain that looks like a little blue sword and he kind of presses a button on it and it like and
Oh,
extends into this full-sized greatsword he's made for
Oh my god.
himself. And can I say, I don't know, I want it to be made out of a really cool like Arcalan metal, but like I imagine it being kind
Please.
of blue and weird and just
Yeah.
it's one of his many inventions that he's made, and I think he's gonna try to jump on like top of or get on top of Daniel per usual and just try to swipe twice at this shark.
Yes, I hear sparkling magic in the air as you unshield this friggin' blade.
He looks so cool. Like I don't know, he's so
It's
tiny, but he's
so
a weird
cool.
tank too.
I love
So
it.
the first attack is a 23,
I'm in awe.
Hits.
and I'll just roll the other attack real quick. It's a 20.
Both hit.
So that
Roll your
is
damage.
23 damage total.
All right. So,
And if it's still standing, Daniel might attack, but
roll Daniel's attack for me.
yeah, I think so. Literally, I want it to be just like a cool, like, not even choreographed, but like they kind of attack together. There's like slash, and there's like this claw that comes up from Daniel. I think that they fight together.
Give me with
often
that.
whenever
Give me
they
with
have
that
to.
sweet Danny boy. Hits.
18. Nice. I think that
9 force damage. Tell me what it looks like as Simon and Steely Dan take out this 2-headed shark.
I think that Simon sometimes accesses strength he didn't even know he had. So I think he jumps on. Are we in the water?
You're in Layla's cube.
Oh, okay. I think that
You can go into the water if you choose to.
Yeah, I think that that Simon doesn't want his friends. He feels guilty if he made people come down here and then they die. And so he kind of just like the sweat dries up. He feels no nerves, just adrenaline as he jumps onto Daniel. They go diving into the water and Daniel kind of lifts like bops his head up so that Simon floats up a little higher, brings the sword down and just decapitates one head as he swings it around and decapitates the next as Daniel claws into its body and throws it against the wall.
Simon!
Simon.
And that's how he kills this two-headed shark. And then
And all of the water drains out immediately. You all falling.
he
That's how it's
plops on
done.
the ground.
That's how it's done. That is
Simon.
how it's done.
How have you not been nominated for the Prince trial? Oh my god.
Oh, thank you.
Okay, you.
I've had to take a lot of lessons with my brother. He's very into fencing and fighting, and you know, when you're little, you kind of have to learn how to defend yourself, I guess.
Simon,
we
stand
should
up
fight
tall.
sometime.
Stand up tall. You have it in you, actually.
He's standing up 2.5 feet tall.
Oksana, you notice at the floor at your feet, by the decapitated head, a rune shining.
Can I check it out?
Yeah, you pick it up. It's the shining rune. You surmise that this is going to fit in the door.
All right.
Hey
We
guys.
have one.
Owie, I got hurt in there.
I can help
Does
with
anyone
that.
have any healing?
I don't have any of my equipment, but I can do something. And
I
I'll
really
spend
appreciate it.
a key point to heal you. I can only do 1d6 plus 1, but it's
Anything
something.
helps.
It's
anything
still
helps.
something. 5 hit points.
So
Nice.
that plus 1. So Oksana just goes over, and there's just like a little gentle green glow that comes from their hands as they're kind of like waving it over your wound.
Beautiful. All right. You all head
That felt so good.
you all head back into the main room. You step out. Oksana, you place the first rune in the door, and it is shining bright.
All right. Two more, I guess, right?
You're the next door, I suppose. I'm gonna make a prediction here, and everyone let me know what you think. I have a feeling that there's gonna be similar battles behind each door.
Maybe.
I think you're right, Layler.
Are we
Let's
all
go
ready?
through. Yeah, let's try Astrov.
Oh,
I think we should
Vassaville.
go through Vassaville.
Right. Yeah, let's go through Vassaville. That's what I meant to say.
Hey, it's all right.
Oh, I know. I think. Yeah. Yeah. Thanks. Thanks, Matt.
I'm opening the door if it's all right with you all.
Of course. Can I open it with you?
Can we all open it together?
Can we all place our hands on one another and open it as a team?
We all open it as a team, and can also
That would-
is the word Vassaville above the door?
Mm-hmm.
Do I like see that and go, Matt's name is so much like that. Funny that
Yeah.
he's not that.
It just kind of hits you for a moment. Strange.
It's weird.
Wait, wouldn't we know he's in that family if he's openly like, yeah, Celeste is my sister? I'm not realizing we all probably know if he's like, oh, this princess is my sister.
An unfortunate reveal here at the
Okay, everybody.
I feel like
Stop and
I've
unpack this.
listen. Matt's not been trying to keep it a secret. Listen, okay?
Yeah, Matt
he just
just goes by
introduces
Matt
himself
Vasso.
as Vasso.
Yeah.
Prince Charming, Matt.
So you all are heading into Vassaville next.
Everybody,
Yeah,
Vassaville on
Vassaville.
3.
All of
We
your
say it
hands.
And we push.
Yeah, you go 1,
One,
2,
2, 3.
Vassaville.
Vassaville.
and you open the door to the Vassaville
A metal
trial.
paw on the top.
This is a throne room, not unlike the throne room that exists in the actual day-to-day of Arkala in the throne room that is actually here in the capital. However, this is more desolate, more abandoned. As you look around, there are 6 statues of note. As you walk over, each one with an inscription at its base. You hear Vassaville, harmony through order. Make fortune favor us. What are you doing?
I'm gonna roll an intelligence check.
So we know that Matt's in this family?
You can have, yes, done the mental math.
Sure. Can I go, Matt, just go sit in the throne. Maybe you're like the Vassaville blood or something.
What if Matt sits in the throne and Matt dies?
Oh my god, never mind, don't do that.
That's true.
Don't do that.
No, that's the second F word.
That's heckin'
What
true.
if it's a
That's
booby
heckin'
trap?
true.
What if it's a booby trap?
Never mind, don't do that, Matt. Never mind.
I mean, I will.
No,
I don't know why I just adopted
I
an
won't let you
accent.
die.
I don't want you to die,
No, I won't die.
but you might.
Yeah,
I'm
but we
gonna-
won't know until I do it. Listen, I'm a tome seeker. I
You're
put my
gonna
life
say,
in danger
I'm an
all the time.
Aquarius.
Listen, I'm a Virgo.
Can I roll an intelligence check on that riddle or whatever was just up there?
Well,
in our
like,
head?
what are these like statues around us?
Yeah,
Like,
do you go
14
read
gods.
the inscriptions at the base of the statues?
Yeah.
Okay. I just need a religion check for everyone out of the gate to see if you can recognize the gods that these are the statues of.
Yeah, 12.
Oksana, you worship N, correct?
Yes.
You recognize her immediately. You are already in front of her.
I got a 20.
I got a 19.
2019.
12.
I got a 4. I don't know. They're so pretty.
Yeah, they're so pretty. Oksana, you know who N is, and you do not know who anybody else is.
This is
Um,
Ed. That's all I
I'm rolling
got.
so well as Simon. Why
You
can't I have
truly
this
are.
in
Why can't you have this
in
energy for Dylan at all?
every game?
I don't
Like,
know.
yeah.
Simon with a 20, you are able to recognize each of these gods. Well, Matt, you
19.
Matt, you are right up there. You
Really?
are able to recognize each of them. You can tell me. I'll just go off of where you've placed your token. So Simon, you have approached. You gaze over her form. She's riding a horse. It's actually a Pegasus. You can see it has wings on it, and you can tell immediately this is Minos, the goddess of mythos and monsters. And you see, underneath her statue, the following words: "Should our paths cross, avert thine eyes, lest your own sight be taken. Gripped by stone, my maw-crushing bone, of what do I speak?"
Basilisk.
You say basilisk, and a similar hue fades over the monster.
Oh my
You did it, Mackenzie! You did a
I
riddle!
A riddle.
Riddle
I think he pushes his little glasses up. He feels really good.
Of course, Simon. Of course, Simon.
Oh, I
solved
should have
the
thought.
riddle.
Of course. So the god, it makes sense. It makes sense. The god whose statue this is of helps give a hint to itself.
Oh.
And then
Great
I'll just go in line. I'll go next to Oksana. I'm just gonna. We already got in.
So now there's a new transcription, and it writes, "I stand next to my husband, as he ensures our legacy is written in the stars, as is his destiny, after all."
Very passive aggressive inscription.
I guess yeah. Let's finish this row out. I'll move
All
on to-
right.
Are
you
we gonna
come-
have to rearrange these statues to where they're supposed to be in the room? God damn it!
I think N will be at the edge, at the edge of all things, and we know
Well, I think we should do the riddles first, and then once
do I
Yes.
know who? Because we got that high religion check. So
Yeah.
I know who these gods are.
Yeah.
Do I know who Minaz's husband is?
You do. You know that Minos's husband is Niseth, the god of fate.
Okay, can I put a little star on him just so I remember that?
Yeah, go for it.
I want to put like a star on the two of them to be like,
nice.
you're married.
Cool.
You two are married.
All right. So you stand in front of Pie Reverie. Bonus points if you remember who she is already. I'm going to say the riddle first. And if you need it, I'll tell you what she's the goddess of. None suffer to have me, but do from my lack. I'll whisk you away. Just pray you come back. Of what do I speak?
Feywild?
Of what language?
dreams.
No,
None
but
suffer
you
to
would
have
suffer
me.
from a lack of, so like a lack of sleep, yeah.
You say sleep,
Yeah.
and their energy convalesces over this this statue as well. You getting this line of 3 lit up. Her transcription changes. So this is now below Pyrevery, the goddess of dreams and doors. I stand next to her, who leads who I love. I am not her ally, but she holds my heart. You all stand in front of Silette. Or Niseth. Are we doing Niseth next? We'll just go.
I don't know, I was just going in
We'll just
order.
go in order.
Hey, GM, Katie May?
Yeah.
I cannot move my character.
Oh.
And I've been having a hard time the whole time.
Listen, it's just because we had to redo Layler. I'm very sorry. There you
No
go.
worries, no worries. Just want to make sure.
There
that,
you go.
no
You now
one
should
have
be
it.
able to get to full Layler all the
Oh
time.
my god, what a relief! All right, I'm over there with you guys.
All right.
I was wondering why you were just standing there the whole time, just yelling at us.
Absolutely. The dungeon master said I wasn't allowed to
2
move.
bodies in 1. The longer I stand, the faster I run.
Sand clock. Timer.
You had like a sun timer.
Freaking send
hourglass?
hourglass.
You
Hourglass.
say hourglass,
Nice.
and
Wait,
the
did me and
aura
Matt
takes
both say
over.
hourglass at the same time?
I said sand clock. And
I said
then
hourglass.
I said hourglass at the same time as Matt, and I like look over.
And I look over too, and we make eye contact. I smile.
and I'm in the
smile
middle.
back.
And I
And
say,
I don't know why I picked up your accent.
What? What? When did you become British?
Smile.
That's your royal voice that you've been trying to get rid
Yeah.
of.
Yeah, sorry. I just I don't talk like that anymore, and sometimes I slip back into it, like when I'm at home. And
So
stuff.
the inscription on Niseth now changes to I stare at the end, trying to decode her. She's coming for me. I must outrun her.
Hell yeah, that's
See, I
N.
feel like
she's
Probably
next to
N.
N, or she's
Yeah, I
not
feel
next
like-
to N, but like one between. Executive. That's just a theory. Let's go to the next one.
Yeah, you gaze at Silette, you read the inscription. It reads, I follow and lead as you pass. With the sun, my darkness lasts.
Shadow.
Yep, Simon gets that 1 in 1. Simon, you are also the only one who knew that this was Silette, who is the goddess of sorrow and the Shadowfell. As you watch this transcription changes, and it reads, I stand opposed to Minos, as is my place in most things. I take her discarded legends and bring them solace in my home. And then you move to the last one, Vintoriel, the god of wisdom and arcana. Everyone in this room knows who that is, as it is a well-loved god here in Arcala. The riddle is born of sorrow, grows with age, required by monarchs, found in sage. Of what do I speak? You're all just standing here at this statue, all you quietly muttering to yourselves the final riddle.
Could we if we have enough information, we could just start moving the statues.
Honestly, yeah, we could try to just
we
figure
don't
out.
have to solve this last one.
I think Pyrevery
Just gonna
might be
start
next to
moving some
Celeste.
stuff.
Matt, I'm noticing you're moving some stuff, and I gotta say, I respect the initiative.
Yeah, Za is just kind of she's walking around. She's like, "Okay, I'll push this one that way, and yeah, let's move that one this way." And you guys are doing great. This is awesome. We're doing really well.
Also, please let me know when you've like locked something in, because I don't want to
Is
get
this
confused.
is
How's
this
this?
anything?
I think I have some spelling errors in there. but
Matt,
that's
you
what I
arrange
think-
it, sliding the pieces into place, and once you slide all these statues in, there is a holy glow amongst all
So
three
they did
of
need to
them.
be across from each other. Hell yeah.
They did! You got it!
And then Niseth.
Yeah.
Yeah, you take it in, and like all this like big glow, and yeah, Matt, as you go to sit at the throne, you notice that sitting on the seat of the throne is a rune.
Hell yeah! I pick it up. I sit down. It's not a really comfy throne, so let's
It's
leave.
not. It is.
Let's go.
It is one that is cushioned by burden. Good job, guys. That was
Oh
the
my
hardest
God,
puzzle
thank
I've
you.
ever thrown at you.
Yeah.
That was so
Hell
fun.
yeah.
Notice
We did
how
it.
It was very hard to make, so I'm glad you liked it.
We did it.
straight up. Notice how Layla the whole time was like, yeah.
Yeah, Layla was just trying to look pretty the whole time. Like, okay, well,
Hey,
I
he
can't help it
succeeded.
as long as I look cute.
He
As,
succeeded.
as you
My
all,
piercing blue eyes got me through that challenge.
oh yeah. So you slide the next one in, the Vasaville token. You slide it in, and it is glowing. There is one left before you may enter. Before you complete the first royal trial. Can you imagine one person having to do all this shit by themselves? Anyways.
Absolutely awful.
Oh no.
That's what the first monarch of Arkala ever did.
I am
King.
nervous to go into this room.
How's
It's
everybody?
ours.
It's ours.
Okay.
I think we got it. We're doing really well, guys. I think this is. This
But now
is
I'm
the one.
curious if someone else came down here during our book club. How quickly did they get through all of these by
What
themselves?
if they're making us do it for them?
Okay, reveal yourself. If you were in the room.
yeah.
If
What?
you were in the room, reveal yourself.
That's a really good idea, Matt. That might be happening.
I don't think so.
Oh,
I
no.
just, I don't know.
But now, should we not complete it? I'm very conflicted.
Oh no.
I don't know if we have a choice.
I
we
mean,
have to
like,
find out.
if we complete the last one, it should draw them out more than anything.
And then we just beat their booty.
We kick butt, yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do we
We
have
got
a
it.
choice?
We got it.
We
Shall
do
we
not have
go
a
through
choice.
the last door?
You
Go through
head
Astrov.
into Astrov. Here you go.
We all put our hands on the door and we say
Yep.
one.
What's the
two,
final thing you all say to each other?
Astrov on 3.
Well, I thought we were gonna say raunchy book club.
Let's
Raunchy
do
book
Raunchy
club.
Book Club.
Yeah,
More
you
inclusive.
guys.
RBC. That's us.
Raunchy
Hell
book
yeah!
club.
I put my hand on Simon's.
Okay.
All right.
My hands are clammy against Matt's.
Okay.
I don't know whose hands clammy as heck, but
no.
mad respect.
I'm sorry.
Oh, it was
My hand
Simon.
is soft
Okay.
and warm.
And that's what
feel
I
that.
appreciate about you.
All right.
Its hands are muscular.
You all press in, and the door opens, and immediately you hear like a soft humming,
No.
like a.
Zah,
I
is
I
that
look at
you?
Zah. Yeah, I look at
Zah.
Zah.
No, not.
Could you
not-
imagine if this had all been leading up to a Zah betrayal? Could you imagine?
I would start crying.
Genius.
I would be broken.
This can't happen to me again. It happened once.
So you all head in, and it's this beautiful room that it has like a magic energy to it. You're standing on what looks like a thousands and thousands year old tree. You can see the tree lines below you.
Who is that? Who is that on the map?
We'll talk about it in a moment.
Hello, Kitty.
Oh my god.
And
No.
you it's the sight all at once of this beautiful tree. You see beautiful greeneries in the air. How is this like here, this beautiful pond with bioluminescent fish glowing in it, swimming around. All these trees have a soft light to them. It is beautiful in here, and blood is spilling down these rungs. As you notice, this construct, you at first glance, she just looks like a storybook princess. But then there are like small things that begins to tip you off. The first are the hinges around the joints. The second are the eyes, bigger than any mortal should be. Anime eyes on an actual human form.
Elita Battle Angel.
Yeah. Actual, like huge, like doe-eyed, heavy makeup, perfect, complete smile, bright rosy cheeks. She's got this gorgeous like blonde locks that go down to her knees and this giant bow on top of her head. She's holding a mirror with one hand, and you see that her other hand that's not holding this mirror is a sharpened harpoon as she finishes. And you see she kills this final like fairy looking creature and pulls the rune off their body as it slumps to the ground.
What now?
And
Hey.
and she turns around, she goes, "Oh, hello.
Hi.
How do you do?
Not
How
great.
do you
Just saw you
do?
murder somebody.
Oh, I was just completing the trial.
You said that this person has joints on their arm. Are they a full robotic person, or are they just
Roll. What would that be for an artificer? Intelligence?
maybe? Yeah, because I'm like, that's my thing. I'm like, is this like a
Yeah.
construct of a human? Just intelligence?
Whatever you feel is best for this, what you would like to use. This is your area of expertise.
Oh my gosh. Investigation? Am I
Sure.
trying to? Yeah. That's a 10.
Even from a 10.
Actually, you know what? I am going to use my clockwork amulet.
Oh,
And
fuck.
in this moment, the time goes back just the 2 seconds where I don't quite meet what I like. I'm looking in all the wrong places, and then as I'm thinking, oh, I should look there, the clock turns back time only just a few seconds, and that is now a 17.
Wow. That's
yeah.
cool as hell.
So
All right.
I get to use it once a day. It's my art. It's one of my artificer inventions that I made. So he has a little like pocket watch that you hear go like really loudly as he refocuses in and takes a 17.
Yeah, absolutely. So you're able to garner a few things. Yes, this is a construct. This has been made. But constructs should not have lifelike eyes like that. You made Simon. Simon, you made Steely Daniel with all the love and care in the world, but you were still not able to bring the spark of inherent mortal life to its eyes. But you can see that in the being across from you. But it is still made. This is two things that shouldn't be inherently true, yet are existing at the same time. And this is unheard of for you.
He
Katie
is
May.
fascinated.
Yeah.
I of course rolled after my long rest the beginning of the day 2d20s as a part of
Your portent ability,
my
yes.
portent ability, so I can replace any roll with either of these rolls that I did at the beginning of the day, and of course those numbers are
A 5.
okay, perfect, and
A 1. Thank you.
awesome.
Oh.
Awesome.
If,
Awesome.
If you would like to replace any rolls with a 5 or a 1 at any point, please let me know.
I'm gonna go ahead and say I already got some ideas there.
All right, you let that happen. Simon,
okay.
What's going through your mind as you're taking this in?
I think he's fascinated and interested in how this person came to life because I think that he is an inventor. I think he wants to know how did this happen. I want to do this too. Weirdly. And so he goes, if you don't mind me asking, who made you?
Oh, Brilliance did. And now I am a happy member of her court.
Who is that?
Oh, my leader.
How long have you been down here?
Oh, just but a mere few moments. Well, I've been trying to complete this trial.
Is this the first room you've been in?
Yes, it was quite a doozy.
Let me ask you something. Are you responsible for all the trances that everyone was in upstairs?
Unfortunately, yes.
And unfortunately, I have a follow-up question. Why? Why'd you do that?
Well,
What do
it
you-
was the simplest way to sneak in without causing any harm.
Seems like you're causing some harm, anyways.
No one's been hurt.
Yet.
Let's keep it
Well,
that
actually,
way.
yes. You just murdered somebody.
Oh, well, this is a part of a trial. I'm sure that these beings aren't actually real.
Well, I think that you are trespassing. So, if you could just hand over the rune, we are actually employees here.
Yeah, we
at
work
the,
here.
and so, we would like to escort you out as peacefully
I wonder
as
why
possible.
the trance didn't work on you. I will have to report back to Brilliance.
Well, we were in a book club,
Oh,
so
we were in a book
we
club.
weren't in
Yeah.
the room.
It protects us.
I think it, yeah,
Oh.
protect.
A book club?
It's
Yes,
not really
but
important.
Yeah.
you are
That sounds
trespassing.
very nice.
Okay, you're
pretty
trespassing.
cool.
So we need to get you out of here. So if we can have the room,
Yes,
we will escort you.
unfortunately,
to the
this
police.
could be perceived as trespassing, but I am not operating by standard laws. I am operating by holy doctrine, and Brilliance has
Ooh.
sent me here.
Cool. That doesn't fly here. So
Actually,
you still need to
library.
come with us.
Yes, we can even show you the book we were reading.
Yes.
It's more fun than that.
I'm unfortunately,
It's a YA genre, young adult.
oh, well, I'm sure that sounds delightful, but I am ashamed to admit at this point that, my mission here and my status here is a bit higher than yours. So I suppose if you fall in line, we can all go get the final what I am seeking, and then we might be on our way. I'm always happy to have other adventurers, other hosts here to help me.
Oh, but you have no. What's your clearance? You don't work here.
No, but I work for a god.
I'm like tightening the grip on my bow. Like, I don't like this.
You know. Oh, and when they say I work for a god, I turn to like my group. I go, oh, they're clearly insane. Okay.
Absolutely, I think. that
No,
they've
you
lost their
don't.
mind.
Let's just calm down, and I see what's going on here. It's
You
well,
just got lost or something.
yeah. It's
Yes,
okay.
you're-
Give us the
you're
rune and
I did not get lost. I was made. I don't make mistakes like mortals like you.
We don't make mistakes either. No. Refuse to believe that I've ever made a mistake.
Brilliance isn't even a god, actually. So I think that
No,
Yeah,
but she is
technically
a
a
new
mistake.
one, and I'm sure she would love to meet all of you.
there aren't. Those don't exist. Is the thing.
Okay, we're gonna have to escort you out of here.
I have read every book in this library, and there are no new gods. so-
Whoa, you are so well read. Brilliance loves the smart ones. Would you like to meet her?
Can I roll intelligence, Katie May?
What are you trying to intellect?
It's like, have Matt and I ever discovered anything like this
Oh yeah.
in the past?
If any of you would like to make a history check or privately message me right now that you have been woke to the undergoings of the city and the upcoming coup, now is your time.
I just rolled a history check.
All right.
Oh shit. 22. Oh snap. Please edit that out. Oh snap. 22.
18.
Okay. I'm really only going to take very high numbers here. Oksana, did you you rolled. Who am I missing? 2, 3, 4. Simon.
Hey, 24.
Okay. Simon, you are a little bit more of a goody two shoes. You did roll high.
I don't think I would know about a coup, honestly.
No, I don't think you would either. So I'm gonna skip you. Layla. While you were at the bar a week ago, there was a table across from yours featuring some prominent nobles talking about new gods, and you thought they were talking about a line of beer.
I even asked.
Yeah.
Can I sample it?
Yeah, and they got
That's
very
crazy.
weirded out. But
Yeah.
they were like, "Listen, if you really want to talk about the new gods, meet me here in 2 weeks' time." But that time hasn't come yet.
I was planning on going out there,
Yeah.
checking it out.
Yeah.
Maybe write it off as a business expense of some sort. However, the time has not come yet, everyone. And I believe that maybe they were talking about this.
Well, we need to get this rune and this person away from down here, but it doesn't seem like they're going to.
Everyone, can you huddle in really quick? I gotta say something.
I want to keep an eye. I want to keep an eye on
Yes.
this person as we
Except for
huddle.
the
Her
except
Yeah.
eyes go kind
I
of
don't-
dull while she's waiting.
I think that we need to kill this thing.
Yeah, we have to take her down.
What's going on with new gods?
But-
Those don't exist.
Can I sneak
my-
attack while we're talking?
So
I-
and then we figure this out after.
I guess, but we need to
clearly
get-
something's going
We
on.
need to get her into the proper authorities.
it's just hard because she's being nice, and so I feel like I shouldn't
She's
kill
being
her.
nice,
think she's
but
actually
really
being nice.
creepy. And
Yes.
also, there's something going on because I've made things like her, but she's not a thing. It's very confusing.
just-
It doesn't scare me
I
as
don't-
much.
Like her, and if I'm treating this as a tome retrieval, and the tome is the rune, we gotta just take care of her.
Exactly.
Okay.
I'm on the same page as Matt, as per usual. Matt,
It's
handshake.
our duty.
Okay. All
Yes.
right. Let's do it.
Absolutely.
We need the rune, please. Or else.
Or else. Yes, or else.
Or else.
Oh. Hold on, I'm thinking. Sorry, this is my first negotiation. Let's see. You can take it after I use it.
No.
No.
There's no negotiating. See, you're in our home, so you play by our rules.
If we went to your house and you asked us to take our shoes off, we would. So you're in
Okay.
our house and you have our rune. So we're gonna ask you for our rune back.
I can
or
take
else.
off my shoes if you would like.
No.
Please
it's fine.
don't. We need the rune, please.
We just need the rune. Can you take off the rune and give it to us?
And then go away?
Well, I do not. I do not wish to hurt you,
We
You don't have to.
either.
but I must report to Brilliant successfully.
Well, we can't always get what we want.
No, I suppose not. Is there anything you'd like me to tell your loved ones?
What?
How do you know them?
No, I am
Nothing.
dreadfully
And then
sorry.
I-
I will try to incapacitate you as best my hands can. But unfortunately, if should one of you pass, I would wish to send forward a letter from those who unfortunately will miss you.
No way. I cast lightning lure.
So are you in range? We're very far away.
I have been trying to shoot her with my bow this whole time.
I freaking cast lightning lure.
Yeah, I feel
I'm not
like
taking
Matt.
this shit
I feel
anymore.
like Matt's got to get it off because Matt's been ready to go.
Yeah, okay, so yeah, if you see that happening, go for it. I will let you I will let us all roll initiative because she is also very inhumanly fast. So we're gonna go straight by initiative on this one. All right.
Let's get fighting.
Let's get fighting. All right, Matt, you're gonna get it anyways.
Yeah, I have a bow that's made of like kind of darkish woods with like pink flowers all over it.
Matt, your accent's
My-
showing again.
You're fucking right. You're fucking right.
Matt, we need to talk about where you're actually from. 'Cause I'm starting to get a little
I'm
bit-
sure you have a
royalty.
secret
I'm
personality
trying
we
so
don't know about.
Fucking hard. I'm so sorry, everyone. I'm so sorry.
You and I, we surf together every morning. I've never heard you talk like
Schnar, brother.
Schnar.
Schnar, bro.
Aw.
Anyway,
Okay, we go.
Anyway.
19,
19 hits. Go ahead and roll your damage.
10.
Nice.
So yeah, like I just like string back, and I've been ready to go this whole freaking time, and I just shoot.
Nice, yeah. So you shoot, the arrow lodges right below her shoulder, and she looks down almost quizzically, and she goes, huh, oh dear. And then she snaps it off and just tosses it to the side. Who's next?
Me?
I don't know.
Layla.
There it is.
Also,
me.
real quick,
Oh.
as a bonus action, can I use steady aim? So since like that means like, so as a bonus action, I give myself advantage on my next attack roll.
Oh, cool.
Because I haven't moved, but my speed is 0 until my next turn.
Nice. Do it.
Hell yeah.
All right. Layla.
All right, so I'm going to go ahead and say that I'm going to give this little demon my one roll.
Well,
When
that,
they-
save that
when
for
they
her
go
turn.
next?
Yeah.
All right, so I'll save that for her turn, but oh boy, does she have it coming. And I cast lightning lure again, and so that's 2d8 damage.
Okay, so you're gonna have to head up here to do that, because isn't it what's the range on lightning lure? Lightning lure.
15-foot radius.
Yeah, so you're
Does it
gonna have to
just
get
happen?
real fucking close.
Okay.
Did what
so
just happen?
Does it just do damage just straight up like magic missile?
Let me look.
What's the spell?
Lightning
lure.
I
Lightning
feel
lure
like you couldn't do
is
melee attack.
a strength saving throw or be pulled up 10 feet in a line towards you. and then take 1d8 lightning damage. So you're going to cast Lightning Lure, which means I'm going to roll a strength saving throw.
All right.
And the Princess Construct, gets a 21. And so, yeah, you Lightning Lure. It's almost like,
Oh no.
it's almost like a whip, like Wonder Woman's whip. And you whip it out, and it wraps around the arm that's holding her mirror. And she looks at it questioningly, and she goes, I'm sorry, was that supposed to hurt? And she actually grips onto the Lightning Lure and pulls you a little bit closer.
Help. Help.
Oh,
Help.
and
I'll help, Layler. I got you.
Zakara, it's your turn.
So she casts Earworm Melody, and she goes, you may belong to brilliance, but you are far from resilient. And
Uh-huh.
Sid, I'm in love with you. I want you to know.
Aren't we all?
so it basically she casts that, and it plays over and over in her head again. And she has to make a Constitution check with disadvantage. Oh, I have to do that. Hold on. For the spell's duration, the target takes 2d4 psychic damage at the start of each of its turns as the melody plays over and over in its mind.
Okay. So I have to successfully make a wisdom saving throw first to see if it even takes effect.
Word,
So,
yeah.
What is your spell save DC?
It is, spell save DC is 13.
And I got a 12, so it is going to work.
Yes.
Nice job. So at the start of its turn, roll that 2d4 for me, okay?
Beautiful.
Thank you.
Will
Yes, the target. Yeah, okay, cool. That's it. That's it for that. As your melody begins to play, it takes over the Princess Construct's mind. Simon, it is your turn.
I'm muted. How close can I get? Just because we don't have like squares.
I can say that you can approach her on your turn.
Okay.
I can actually throw that grid up for you if you want.
Well, I only have so much movement. Is the only thing.
Yeah. I'm not gonna play it too fast and loose. I just want to make sure you're in range for spells. So, but
Well,
there's
I'm more of a
there's the
melee
grid.
person.
Ah,
I
yes.
want to get up to her. Is the thing.
And there are stairs as well, so pay mind to those stairs.
Yeah. So I have to go all the way around. Yeah. Then I guess I'm just gonna try to move. My obviously Steely Dan moves with me just because like. his
Well, what's
movement-
Steely Dan's speed? Because aren't you riding Steely Dan?
I could ride Steely Dan. Yeah.
Yeah.
Steely Dan's feet is 40 feet.
Okay, there you go.
All right, little Danny. Oh, Danny boy.
The pipes, the pipe.
I'm gonna dash, by the way, obviously. Is the dash Steely Dan's action, or is it my action?
Sure.
Well, and then do I get my own movement? I feel like this is broken. I'm very
No. That's your movement action, and Steely Dan's action. Now you may take an action.
Okay, so I'm gonna run up. I'm gonna be riding Steely Dan just as Steely Dan is dashing through the snow on a one-horse open sleigh, and Merry Christmas. And as my action, I'm going to pull out my cool sword, and I'm between two spells. I can't tell what I want to do. I think this will be better in the long run. I'm going to hold my sword in front of myself and then like swing it kind of like a pendulum in front of me. And as I do, what the Princess Contract sees is she sees my form begin to vibrate and shake.
Oh shit!
And pull apart.
Oh, nards.
As a second like kind of right off my skin, almost like a second.
Whoa.
Simon appears. I'm casting blur on myself.
Okay. Nice.
So it's like I just look like there's like two of me kind of shifting around each other as I stand ready to attack on my next turn.
Nice. Oksana.
All right, I am going to run right up to her because I am a monk, so I have lots of movement speed.
Oh, yeah, I believe
Yeah.
you. I've been a
I'm-
monk. I assume you just fucking get there. I've
So
been a
I'm-
monk. I assume you just fucking get there. You just
Yes.
freaking get there.
I-
I'm gonna have to go bleep
go.
this out in post. Oh no, we're such goblins.
I scuttle on up, and then I am going to do an unarmed strike,
Okay.
and then spend 1 key point to do an additional cool little Way of Mercy monk thing where I attack again with necrotic damage.
Beautiful.
So there's that. If that hits.
A 23 hits, yes.
And so Oksana like punches her once and then goes for another punch. And this time, earlier when healing Layla, there was this like green glow, but now there's this like acidic, like glowing, like green ooze on her fist.
Oh
And
no.
she like punches it and it sort of like melts away at her a little bit. It's a spooky acid fist.
That's so spooky, Acid Fist.
Does necrotic damage.
Oh my god.
So 3. I
3.
rolled real dice. 3 damage.
Oh, 3 damage. Okay, I was like,
Yes.
3 to hit? No.
Nope.
Okay. All right. This fist, it begins oozing in. You, like, a part of her skin fades away, and you can see the familiar wires and runes underneath her skin.
Ooh. Ooh.
As it is now the Princess Construct's turn.
Not so fast. I enact portent and give her.
Okay,
my,
her
blend.
next roll will be a 1, but she's not rolling quite yet.
Not so fast.
I know my players. I know which ones of them are cool with things. So we're just gonna go for our life. Molly, please roll a wisdom saving throw with a DC of 16. All right.
Molly.
She like looks at the mirror and she looks back at you and she goes, "Oh," and she like sees the wiring. She goes, "Oh, I'm sorry. That simply won't do." And she waves the mirror over you. It glints in your eyes, and there's a sharp like this. Everyone sees this glint of light as the mirror like hits a beam of light reflected off the surface, and in that sort of blink of light that almost like blinds your eyes, in that flicker, Oksana's there. When the flicker stops, Oksana is gone.
Oh.
Simon, you are close. You can see Oksana pounding on the mirror,
Oh god.
unable to
no.
get out. And you see the princess go, "Oh, well, I'm sure I'll set her back out after this is done, but..." And she waves the mirror again, and just like that, the werewolf from The Wolf Who Cried Boy hops out of the mirror
Pulling up.
That's so cool.
and lets out a growl. Oksana, I am going to pull you off for now.
Bye.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Whoa. What was that? That was crazy. That was not cool.
And Matt, it is your turn.
Sorry, I was muted. Is she holding the mirror, or is it a part of her body?
She's actually holding it.
Can I try to aim and shoot like at her hand so she could drop the mirror?
Yes.
Cool.
I'm going to set the DC higher in my head.
I mean, I'll just keep trying if I can.
Oh, yeah, no, break the mirror.
Oh, and it's advantage, and so I got 2 21s.
All right, nice. Okay, cool. So you shoot roll your damage for me. So 11 piercing damage. Her health is still pretty high. She's in control of things. I'm gonna say this the first of a few things that may get you what you want. But she's a robot, so she's not she's like not feeling pain or anything. So
Yeah.
the arrow pierces through her hands, and she's looking mystified. But I'm sure if you can hit her hand a few times, you might get it a malfunction. So I'll mark like
Yeah.
1 of like 3.
Hell yeah.
So I think that does that sound like a fair compromise?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. On top of the damage, 11 piercing damage. Very nice. As
What?
you take aim. Then let's see who's next after that. Layla.
Absolutely. All right, everybody, buckle up because I'm about to cast. One moment.
The idea that Layla is doing all this in real time. being like,
Everybody,
"Hold on."
everybody, one sec.
Buckle up.
They're like looking
I'm-
through their mage book. Hold on, I have the perfect spell for this. One sec.
One moment. I'm going to cast Tidal Wave. That's right, you heard it, folks. Tidal Wave. Okay, so what Tidal Wave is, you conjure up a wave of water that crashes down on an area within range. The area can be up to 30 feet long. Now, I'm going to only be choosing this wave to crash onto the werewolf and to the psychopath lady. And so each creature in that area must make a dexterity saving throw. On a failed save, a creature takes 4d8 bludgeoning damage and is knocked prone.
Wow. Okay.
Uh-huh.
Oh, I forget her
So she gets advantage on dexterity stuff.
Okay.
So she's gonna make it, but I'll roll for the werewolf.
Sure thing.
Unless
Actually, straight up, I'm giving her my 5. My 5 that I rolled, right?
yeah. So if you want to make one of these fail, if you would like to say wash the werewolf away into the abyss with a tidal wave right now, I would give that to you. You would have to sub in your 5 or your 1, and you can only do 1 per bonus action, I'm pretty sure.
I'm subbing in my 5 and I'm washing that werewolf away.
All right, you wash the werewolf away. This massive tidal wave comes forth and just whisks away. Go ahead and roll that damage, because I'm pretty sure she's going to take damage no matter what.
4d8 bludgeoning
You
damage.
hear, I am the wolf who cried as it just gets washed away by the water. What is happening?
I rolled 4.
literally 4d8.
Okay, I just want you to know that you can also press like 4d8.
I
Hey.
understand.
It was
Okay.
a fun way to do it.
It is. It keeps it interesting. What's that all that in
17.
together?
I think it's
17. Thank
17.
you.
17. Absolute.
Okay. So with that done, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Zakara, you see this giant wave, and it is your time to shine.
Yeah, I see the wave, and I'm gonna flow with the wave, and I'm gonna cast Dissonant Whispers again, but I'm gonna do it at a 3rd level spell slot. And so I like see the wave. I'm looking at Layla. I'm gaining inspiration. It's like
I'm looking at Za. I'm looking at Za.
They're making eye contact.
Eye contact. Double wedding ending, baby. Initiated by Oksana.
So yeah, I cast Dissonant Whispers, which means since I casted it at a 3rd level, that means they take 3d6 damage.
Okay.
Also, they took on their turn. They took 4 damage, I believe, from the previous spell.
I did register that. So sorry, what do I have to roll to make sure you don't damage me? Tell me the
Yeah.
business.
So then, here I'll just click it on.
They'll actually
Thank
take
you.
5d6 because the base is 3d6, and then doing it at higher levels, they'll take 5d6 damage.
Yeah, so I have to make a wisdom saving
Oh.
throw.
Ah, sweet. 5d6. That's great
Hell yeah.
news.
Yeah, that's very good news.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh.
I got a 17, unfortunately. So I'm gonna take, on a failed save,
On a successful
as
save, the
much.
target takes half as much damage and doesn't move away.
okay, cool.
Okay. So half damage.
Yep. So
Not
half of
bad.
21 is, I'll give you 11, because I love you very much.
Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah.
As you slam into it. Okay, and so Zakara, you let these beautiful whispers. Her head sort of cricks. She says, "Oh, I do not like that." She's diplomatically tries to say that. Simon, it's your turn.
Come on, Denny! And I'm gonna run, me and my little dog are gonna run up. And I made the tiniest little tank of all time. And I'm gonna just come up with my big sword and try to slash at this person. Then Daniel will try to bite as my bonus action.
Okay, perfect. Let's roll some of that out.
That will
Ooh.
not make it.
Okay,
I
that is a miss, is it not?
Oh, it is. And the second one is a 12.
Oh, that was a
Wow,
crit
my,
fail.
Ooh,
Shit.
oh
my
no.
rolls are gone.
Oh, Dylan's here.
Dylan has arrived. And then Daniel rolls a 23.
All right, Daniel. Daniel's gonna at least get an attack in there.
9 force damage.
9
Ooh.
force damage.
So,
All
so
right.
I miss horribly, but my little dog gets in there.
All right. It bites at her legs, and she takes a few like stuttered step back. She's, oh my, oh dear, I do not, I again terribly sorry. And the light glints. Simon, make a wisdom saving throw, DC 16.
I swear to
I'm
God.
trying to see if there's things I can do to help myself with this.
Oh yes, you might want them.
Real quick, I don't think I do have those things because I used my freaking amulet on looking at her.
Right.
Tasty. I don't have anything.
Join me in the mirror.
My gosh.
Maybe we can try to break it from the inside. Wisdom saving throw.
Yep.
And
Oh.
A critical fail.
yep.
You've had such good luck until now.
I had
insane.
amazing rolls and then 2 crit fails in like a matter of minutes.
Wow. Oh boy, this one shot is going places I did not know it would go.
I'm getting the impression that they're gonna get this planesbreaker. Is what I'm getting the impression of.
Well, honestly, it's a close fucking match right now. It's a close match right now.
I'm assuming I'm in a mirror, correct?
Yeah, you're in a mirror realm.
Tasty. Is my dog
Hey.
still out?
No, your dog got zapped with you.
I was like, I'll keep biting at this dog.
And then the princess just kind of like hops down in front of Layla. And says,
What?
hello, would you like to go now?
I'd like to give you my critical fail roll actually, for your attack.
It
that
was.
you do.
They didn't attack me. I made a bad save.
Yeah, so the one is not applicable at this point.
No, the one that no. Are they about to go again?
No, she just
No.
hopped down and asked if you'd like to leave.
No, actually, I wouldn't.
Okay, Matt, it is your turn.
Okay.
I'm gonna try. I didn't say that I was using my bonus action again, but I wanted to.
No, I believe you.
Okay, cool. So I'm gonna try to hit her hand again.
Okay, let's
You
go
get
for
sneak
2 out of
attack
3.
because Layla's there now.
24.
That's gonna hit. So I'm gonna
Yeah,
mark that as 2
nice.
out of 3.
Cool. 12.
Nice. This is a very close match.
Do you get sneak attack though? Because of the melee range thing? Aren't you a rogue? Did I make that up?
am.
I think it's like if an ally's within 5 feet of the enemy, you get sneak attack. I think. Sneak attack confuses me still.
I'm scared.
I can deal extra 3d6 damage to one creature I hit with an attack if I have advantage on the attack roll.
It says or. I think there's like.
I mean, that's all it says for that one. I don't need advantage on the attack roll if another enemy or target is within 5 feet of it.
I'll give it to you.
Cool, so an extra 3d6?
Mhm.
Hell yeah.
I don't know why I thought it was always like. I don't know what I thought.
7 damage.
So 19 total.
Nice. Another 7 damage. You can see that her motions are starting to slow a little. She's becoming confused. Layla, it is your turn.
I cast Frost Fingers.
Okay.
So freezing cold blast from my fingertips go into a 15-foot cone to her, and she must make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay.
Taking 2d8 cold damage if failed.
2d8 cold damage. It failed. Constitution. That's a 5. So,
She fails.
she fails. Go ahead and roll. 11 damage. Very
11
nice.
damage, lady.
All right, your frost takes place. Do you grab her?
Yeah.
I don't know.
No, I go like this. I'm just gonna go like this with my fingers.
Okay, and then she
Oh my
it
gosh.
specifically takes damage. Sakara, your turn.
Okay. I want to kind of run and get closer, but as I'm running, I'm using the cantrip Dragon Roar, and I'm like,
What are all of these spells? I've never heard of half of these.
What is?
I got some crazy ones. So she takes as I'm like running and like roaring like a tiger because I'm like getting inspo from Layla.
Okay, so charisma saving throw. She got a 13. And so meets it, beats it.
I'm kind of looking at Za like, wow.
So she's unaffected by her roar. She looks more inquisitive as she turns to you. Please move your token to where, like, you move.
How far away is she?
She's
pretty.
right. Yeah, you can just move the token metaphorically where you'd like to be.
Right by Layler.
There you go. Well, you're gonna be on this side because you have to crawl up these stairs. So I'll put you like here.
Oh, right. Yeah, for sure.
Close to Layla as possible.
How many hit points do you have, Layler?
I got about 16.
Okay. All right. Oh, that's interesting.
I think
actually,
the two people with healing are in
I
a
need to
mirror
roll
right
to
now.
see if she's still taking this. So I need to find that out real quick. One sec. So she's going to roll another wisdom saving throw to see if she gets out of this. 10 doesn't do it for her last turn. And then on this turn, it's a 13. So she's not going to take that.
That was a good one.
So, Layler,
Yes.
roll a DC wisdom saving throw of a DC 16.
So, to clarify, I'm clicking the wisdom on my...
Saving throw.
So it's like to the right a little
Gotcha.
bit.
Wisdom save of a 22. The light glints and you resist it. You know to shield your eyes. Something happens. You manage to not fall for it. And she looks a bit frustrated for a second. She says, "Oh, dear. Oh, I did not want to cause you pain."
I say this. Yeah, stop. You didn't get me.
So she is going to then multi-attack because you... 26 is going to hit.
Owie.
16 piercing damage.
Okay, I have 0.
So Layler
at 0.
falls unconscious as the harpoon
God.
arm pierces through Layler and sends him falling into Zakara's arms. At that point, Zakara, she then turns on you with her multi-attack and is going to try and harpoon you as well.
Oh my god.
She
Wait,
gets a
Katie
20.
May-
Yeah?
No,
You've used both your numbers.
I have. Damn!
Yes! So 15 for Zakara.
15 points of damage.
Yeah, 15 points of damage.
With Zakara with Layler in her arms, she also hits 0 hit points and falls to the ground, unconscious. She's falling from a broken heart.
Yeah!
Loved one also died. She goes wherever Layler goes.
Okay, you two fall to the ground, pierced through. The princess looks up at you, Matt. It is your turn.
Matt. We
There's
saved
no
from
way.
dying.
We've barely done
She has
damage
5
to her.
hit points left.
Oh, what?
I gotta hit.
That's why I'm saying. That's why I'm saying it's
mirror.
been so close. She has 5 hit points left.
Oh.
20 hits.
Oh my god.
Come on. If you roll 4 damage, I'm gonna pass out.
Yes. Okay. All right.
So like I don't know, like I get a glint of Simon in the mirror and I see Layla on the ground and like I pull out one of my bows from like my side like little satchel thing, and like they're not like the arrows that have like a metal tip at the end. They're like thick and like twisted wood, and it's like very pointed and
yes.
sharp. Like I like to my hobby is I carve my own arrows. No, but I pull it back and I'm like please God, and I shoot it at her. I do still want her to drop the mirror because
Yep.
like I don't know.
Yeah. So you find the shot. You're honed in. This shot only works because Layler has collapsed to the ground. Otherwise, they would be in front of you. You are able to line it up perfectly. You do this shot. It goes through her hand. I'm going to roll one.
Her hand like detaches and it just spurts out like.
I'm gonna roll 1d20.
This is spicy
Okay.
as hell.
Her hand severs off as you see the light in her eyes fade and her head drop as she shuts
I start
down.
running.
the mirror hits the ground and shatters into 100 pieces.
No! No, I run up and like I put the gem in my pocket, but I pick it up and I start trying to put it back together.
Your pieces start trying to put it back together. You cut your thumb on a sliver of
I don't
glass.
care.
As you're trying to place it down, you're placing it down. It's not repairing. As you're trying to put all these pieces
we
in.
were supposed we were supposed to have a bookstore one day.
Now,
I'm keep-
Layla
I'm
and
keeping
Sakara
all of
aren't
the
dead.
pieces.
They're unconscious. So you can see Layla and Sakara are like, they're clinging on to life. I'm not going to make them do death saving throws. But the mirror has shattered.
It's not doing anything when I put it together, right?
Nope.
Okay, I guess I take my wrappings off.
Yeah.
So I'm just shirtless and I put all of the pieces
Yeah.
in my wrappings along with like the backing of the mirror, and I wrap them up and I put them in my other pocket. I guess I pick up my 2 other friends and take them out.
Yeah, you start pulling them out. Do any of them, did you have any, like, do either of you have, like, healing potions on you, Layla or Zakara?
No.
Do you not? Not in your inventory?
No.
Are you sure?
Let me check. I'll
Let
take
me
a double
double
check. Yeah.
With my
I
favorite
swear to
fishing lure
God,
helper.
I
Maybe a
gave one of
little
you
bit
a
of-
healing potion.
A little bit of
I
healing
do.
juice.
Wait. I have a healing potion.
Okay. All right. So, Matt, you know that Layla keeps a healing potion on them.
I have 1.
You're able to
Yes, I-
split it up in between the 2 of them and bring them back. It's just enough. You each get like 3 hit points. Congrats. You're 3 hit points richer. The Princess Construct's deactivated form is just standing in
Whoa.
front of you as you're being brought back.
What is that?
Layla?
Hello?
Layla, you're, oh, you're alive.
Where are we? Matt.
Oh, Matt, where's
I
Oksana?
just took us outside the I mean, we're still in here.
Get
We
it?
gotta leave.
Did we
Where's
get it?
Oksana and Simon?
The mirror broke,
That's-
and so they're in my pocket.
No. Tell me this isn't the truth.
It's okay. They'll get out of there. They'll get out of there.
I'm pissed.
That's your reaction.
Absolutely disappointed in this.
I'm pissed.
I got to tell you, this is not the outcome that I was hoping.
You get back to the doorway. Let's go there now. You put in the final piece. As all 3 runes begin to glow.
It's gorgeous.
It is. It's quite gorgeous. Let's play Solemn Vow. And you hear the hinges of the door unlock. It is ready for you to swing open.
I do it. I swing it open.
Okay. You enter this room. Let me just take care of a few people who weren't here. All right. You enter the room. This is what is beyond the first trial. You see this massive cavern of books going all the way down. Untold artifacts, things kept safe in Arcala, but hovering, waiting there for those who could complete the trial. A magic scythe glints. You just need reach out and call it to you.
I'm gonna do that.
Zakara and Layla, you watch as Matt reaches out their hand.
Matt, be careful.
I will.
Seriously, be really
know.
careful.
I know. Thanks.
Okay.
Matt, you call it to you. This magic crackle as it's in your hands for the first time. There is an inherent power to this, but not an activated one. You are holding this scythe in your hands.
I'm just mad. I want to try to break it.
No. Matt,
I am
I
going
see the
to.
fire in your eye. I see the fire in your eye. I see that.
I want to do something. I can't use this. I can't bring them back. I'm mad. I want to try to break it.
We could take the glass to a guy, I'm sure. I'm sure there's someone.
I know a guy. He fixes
Yeah.
dishwashers and mirrors.
Matt, just don't do this. Come on. Think they're still alive and we can get them out. Don't do anything you're gonna regret later.
Let's take this to a safe place and make a plan. Right now,
Yeah.
we're distraught.
Matt,
Look at me.
And look at me.
listen. If I die,
No,
then
I
that's
can't
the way
lose
it
you.
must be.
I
Like
can't
want,
lose you.
I want
can't
to do
lose you.
this.
Matt, I already had my one cry of the year today, and you don't make me do it again. I've never had 2 cries in 1 year. Look at me. Are you serious?
I'm sorry.
Matt,
We don't even know if it's gonna break, dude.
Matt, Matt, Matt.
Matt's just standing there while Layla weeps.
I'm just holding a scythe.
I walk over to Matt. Matt, put it down.
Give Zod the scythe. If you think you're gonna do
Yeah,
something
sure.
right.
I'll take the scythe. I'll keep it safe for you. Just put it down and don't do anything stupid. It could have really dark powers. I mean, Layla and I need your help to get Oksana and Simon out.
I cast Unseen Servant, and I take that thingy.
Well,
Oh,
Matt's
great.
holding it, and Unseen Servant can't
just-
wrench from people's hands.
You
Damn it.
don't even know if it's gonna do anything. I'm just trying.
What would you do to break it at this point, Matt?
I just want to like hit it against something, or just like try to snap it in half. Like
Okay, roll a Constitution saving throw.
Brace yourselves off.
23.
well, it's a crit, so I exploded.
Right. Yeah. So you're still gonna take half damage because you're trying to break a planesbreaker.
That's fine.
Cool.
I take Layla's
You take
hand.
24 you take half of 24 damage as
Because my I was at 25.
okay. And you are ricocheted 10 feet back and away, the scythe dropping out of your hands.
I was gonna try to hold on to it if I could.
Nope, it has repelled itself from you as you are launched 5 feet back. It is laying there on the ground.
I
Matt.
grab it.
Okay, Layla, you go over, you grab it.
Layla, careful.
It's big. It's great. What do I do? How do I look?
You look really, really powerful, Layla. You look really good. You're so cute.
Okay.
You're really doing that right now?
I don't know. I just
Like,
I just saw what happened.
our
and
friends
I-
might be gone forever, and you're flirting right now.
I'm not flirting.
Wait,
I'm
guys.
sorry. I'm not flirting. I'm sorry.
What if we use the planesbaker to somehow mend the mirror? I don't know. Maybe
This is a magical artifact whose answers of its capabilities you will not find here. You will not find your answers here. The question is, what do you do right now with it?
Well, first, can I roll a history check to see if I've ever encountered anything like this?
We did before, and Simon was the only one who knows about planesbreakers.
Okay, it's official.
I say we put it in a safe space
Yeah.
until we find out more information and focus on getting our friends back.
Just put it back.
So this is the
From
safe
the
place.
afterlife, Simon goes,
This is the safest place. for
Yeah,
it.
like
It
just
seems
put
like it was
back.
stored here. Okay. All right. It seems like this was stored here for a reason, and this is our place of work. We trust it, right? So we just need to make sure that after this, precautions are taken to protect it from what just happened today. Definitely a learning lesson. We have a lot to learn from this.
Yes.
And I go and I place it back
Okay.
where it belongs.
All right. Matt, Zakara, and Layla, you place it back. You watch it gently hover back down this abyss of books before it disappears from your sight. Layla, Zakara, Matt, walk me through the epilogue of what your next week looks like before the Arcalan coup takes place.
Well, book club doesn't happen.
I'm just trying to get the mirror fixed.
Yeah,
I'm
Yeah.
trying to get them out.
yeah.
I do mess up the courage to ask Layla out for a picnic in the park.
I say yes, but only when our friends get back.
Okay. Yeah, I think that's
But
agreed.
And
Thank you
obvious,
for-
I tell people about this.
Yeah,
Like,
I
so-
figured.
So first thing when we get back, we're gonna have to report to upper management and figure out a new plan for our. Well, because I mean, we're gonna have to double down on security clearly,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
and we run a thorough investigation on how there was an infiltration in the first place. Do we find anything out?
Ooh, I think I'm gonna leave that up to future us to discover.
Now, Matt,
Can I?
you say that you have been trying to piece together the glass within this week. I mean, Zah and I have come and gone and tried to help. Have you found anything?
Have I? Like, is that something I get to decide, or is
I
that?
don't know. I don't know.
Yeah, I think that you are unable to make any progress on the glass on the mirror.
I'm
Can I
like
say-
using the resources that are available to me for being of royal blood.
Yeah,
even.
and you are starting to get answers, but the answer that is told to you is that you will need to find the other mirror it is linked to.
Then that's what I'm gonna do.
And that's what you set out
Can
to
I?
do.
Say something very sad. If it's okay.
Yes.
I just imagined that when they emerge, this is like back at the beginning, like when they emerge from this
Yeah.
room and they go back into the planetary room and they're checking on people, there will be a little wooden Simon because it goes indefinitely. That never stops until I stop it. So there's a little wooden Simon on a bookshelf that I think I remember I said,
Yeah.
"We're going to be back soon.
No.
You're going to be okay." That was what I recorded into it to Reese.
I ask Charisse if I can have it.
I mean, I guess. That's what Charisse says.
But
to
that,
you.
I just was like, that exists, and the fact that it works so perfectly is very sad. But it just loops indefinitely until Simon stops it.
Zah,
And-
you and I are going with Matt, correct, on this
Oh,
journey?
yeah, of course. I was going to suggest it. Yeah. I want to go. I'm going. Yeah. Mhm.
We're there with you, Matt. We're
Yeah.
a team.
Thanks.
We're Raunchy Book Club.
Yeah.
RBC.
We cut now to an abyss. A black void. All you saw was Layla and Zakara fall, pierced through the middle. And then, from your view, you saw Matt loose an arrow. Oksana, Simon, you watch your window back to reality shatter and disappear.
What happened?
And it is only at that point that you see each other.
Simon.
I
You're
hug
in here
I
too?
hug Oksana as quickly as possible. And I start touching Oksana to make sure they're real.
You. What happened? What?
Are we dead? We're not dead.
No, we're somewhere, but I don't know where we are.
Well, if we're somewhere, that means we can get out. So that's good to not be dead and to be somewhere instead.
Yes. And we have Dan here.
Yeah,
So that's-
Dan walks up and just like does that dog thing of like smushing himself in between the hug.
And so, surmising where you are begins to take place. there seems to be no leads as you begin to wander through this inky blackness, not a star to light your way.
Can we hold hands the whole time?
You're holding hands the
Please.
whole time, two short kings.
Two short kings holding hands.
And all of a sudden, you see an archway off in the distance.
Simon? I get on Daniel. Do you want to get on too? If you're little, you can get on with me.
Yeah, let's ride him.
Let's race.
Y'all
I'll
ride on
have-
Steely Dan towards the towards this doorway, and as you approach, it is not a doorway, but it seems you are trapped on the other side of a full-length mirror. And you begin to, and as you get closer, you begin to see it. This lavish room, draped in opulence. This, you can also see it is the mixture of a royal room, but also one of a crafter. So you see technology that, Simon, you could not afford in this room, a paradise on the other side. And all of a sudden you hear, well, that's not who I was expecting, as a head pops into the frame of the mirror. And that's where we're gonna end tonight's one-shot.
What?
Thanks for
Jeepers.
coming to the void. Welcome.
Thank you guys
Jeepers.
so much. Thank you for watching.
Yes, and a
Yes,
great
thank
big old thank you to
Jeepers.
Chicago Public Library. Thank you for letting us do this library-themed one-shot. We love you very deeply. We hope you enjoyed this convocative content. We're going to go through one more time. My sweet, sweet friends are going to tell you who they are in real life and any final thoughts about how that one-shot went. We're going to go the opposite way, which means we're starting with Dearest Oksana. Molly, please tell everybody about yourself.
Hello, again, I'm Molly. You can find me at Bearzerky on Twitter or on Katie May's Twitch on Sunday nights for Gamer Academy, where I lie and tell people I'm good at games.
You
so
are.
yeah. Thank you. Not this one. I ended up in the mirror void.
Layla.
That was fun.
Yes, I am Carly Straight, and you can find me at Twitter and on Instagram at Carly Straight. And this, I will say this about this one shot. Oh my goodness, it ties into the rest of our story for the podcast. So if you're not already a listener, feel free to jump in and join us. We would love to have you.
Thank you so much, Sakara.
So Sakara, aka Sid Foltz, at Sid Foltz on the Twitter and the Instagram. That's where you can find me. Feel free to say hey. This one shot, was absolutely beautiful. I love the astrology kind of tarot feel that Katie May brought it into it. It was very aesthetically pleasing and very much my aesthetic in real life. So I was oohing and gooing over here.
Oohing and gooing.
Oohing and
Ooh, and gooing.
So, yeah, I'm so sorry. That's not.
Uh-oh. Whoops.
Oohing and gooing.
Matt.
Nar, brother.
Schnar, brother.
Anyway, Matt, go.
Are you sure?
Let's get it, Matt.
Oohing and on.
Let's get Matt.
My name is Liz. You can find me on any social media at The Pigeon Wizard, also including Twitch. And I am also on a Desperate Housewives podcast with Mackenzie called Wisteria Gaze. So you can find us on any social media at Wisteria Gaze.
Simon.
Hello, I'm Simon, and I'm also Mackenzie. You can also find me on Twitter at Mackenzie Wilkes, on Wisteria Gaze, as Liz just mentioned, as well as a podcast that I Dungeon Master. It's a one-on-one game I play with the love of my life called Dungeon Wives.
Which is also very incredibly good.
Those are the places I'm at.
Also a mirror void.
My last thought about the one shot is that Matt definitely talks to Simon and Oksana in the mirror.
Oh,
Oh my
interesting.
god, of course.
Okay.
Matt lost a future husband.
Yeah, my thought is that I
His best friend.
I wanted to be the smartest, sweetest twink of all time.
And you were?
I was, and now I'm scared for him. I put him into the world, and now I fear for his safety.
I can't wait till these characters return in our storyline. I can't wait.
Yeah.
Because they're a part of it now.
They
Oh,
really are.
They put the
God.
Planesbreaker back though, which is nice. That's good.
I'm glad.
So, hi, I'm Katie May. I've been your dungeon master for the evening. If you're interested in seeing a bit more of what I do, there are a few ways you can do that. Low effort, you could go follow me on Twitter or Instagram at OKKatieMay. Mid effort, you can catch in on one of my streams that I do over on twitch.tv, Play WoW with Molly. I do a lot of session prep streams. We did one for this very one shot. And then high effort, you can listen to one of my shows. Of course, there's Dungeons, Dice, and Everything Nice, which I do as a podcast form, but I also have a Twitch stream with Indoor Recess. We do Mythic Odysseys of Theros, and that streams on twitch.tv/D&D, the official Dungeons & Dragons Twitch channel. So there's a lot of good storytelling coming from me if you're looking to do any of that. Again, thank you to Chicago Public Library for being such gracious guests. They have incredible online content during the pandemic, as well as loaning and renting books online. I feel like renting's not the right word, but I'm using it anyways. So if you are in the Chicago area, there is still a way for you to escape from this world into the world of a book. So if you have the means to do that, please do so and support the programming that they're doing during the pandemic, because it's really good what they're doing. So support them how you can. We're gonna head out. Thank you all for joining me here for this one shot today. Thank you to my gracious players. I love seeing the characters that you made, and thank you for running through that world with me. We will see you next time, where our adventure will continue. Bye, friends.
Bye.
Bye.